No. No. But it's cool. And it's really cool if you played a lot of Starfield and now you just get something different. Like, you know, I put a lot of hours into Starfield. Most of it just like running around trying to break things and then mod things and all those sort of stuffs. How you doing, Sid? Yeah, there's no way it's the greatest. I mean, we're not done with it. I mean, maybe the ending will greatly improve my opinion. But I dig it. I dig the atmosphere of it. It looks cool. I like the new stuff they've given us thus far, you know, so yeah, it's good. But it's a $30 DLC, so I was totally expecting it to be like $40 DLC. The fact that it was 30 is pretty cool. I think they knew how the wind was blowing with the economy and inflation and how people are raging against companies that are not only not making things more affordable, but making them less affordable by increasing prices. Like all these streaming services who keep jacking up their prices. I mean, we're going to remember that, you know, when we have other options. At least I will. Elden Ring DLC will be very hard to beat for that title. I have Elden Ring, but I've never played it. Because, you got to be in the mood to play those types of games, man, and I just haven't been in the mood for that. Like, I love difficult games, but that game's just like beating your head against the wall. I mean, look, it's very pretty. The problem with this DLC is it makes all the other cities and, you know, seem really stupid, because they were stupid. They were too small for a modern Bethesda game. I fixed my jetpack. Very excited about it. But this is way cooler than, like, New Atlantis or even Aquila. It also runs better. Aquila runs like garbage. It still does, even with all their new, like, DLSSs and stuff. I mean, I'm getting, like, 60 plus frames per second here to where, like, Aquila, I feel like I was getting, like, 40 or something. And then the 40 didn't feel like 40. Kind of like a girl I once dated. She was 40, but she didn't feel 40. Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Just trying to survive one more day.
I like how he answered me. We will give you a name, citizen. We will call you Charles. Charles the citizen. Bum, bum, ba-dum. All right, well, let's go do a mission. We're going to go track down the missing supply shipment. I think I'm going to do all the side quests before we really delve into the main mission. Might as well get our $30 worth. Well, it's a different kind of hard, right? Like, you've got games that are just difficult and fair.
Perhaps not the wisest decision.
I always felt games to where the only way to figure out how to do something is by dying a bunch. You know, it's just like... it's just trial and error over and over again and deaths over and over again. That affects my psyche. Makes me feel like I'm not good at video games. And whether I am or am not good at video games, I want to feel like I'm good at video games. But no, dude, I used to dominate in like Dark Souls 1 and 2. I used to PvP and that shit and stuff. This door does not open for me. Oh, it's really far away. Really? This is the first time we have to leave the city since we got here. You know what? I kind of want to explore the city a little more. I want to go to Herald's Rest. I want to go to these unknown places. I want to go to that armory, see what they got going on. Let's go to that armory. Alright, let's get rid of that. Is there a way to turn off those Steam ads, you know, where you get that pop-up, that extra window pop-up? Always throws me off. I mean, I kind of like the pop-ups sometimes when they show me something that I'm interested in, but that's about it. That is about it. It is very long, and it's only $40. Yeah, I mean, what are the greatest DLCs? You got, like, Mass Effect Citadel. You've got Red Dead Redemption Zombie DLC. That was amazing. You know, that just came out of nowhere. Just all of a sudden, there's, like, a zombie Red Dead. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. What else is good? A lot of the Grand Theft Autos, you know, the Ballad of Gay Tony, like a lot of the Grand Theft Auto DLC from Grand Theft Auto 4. I didn't play Grand Theft Auto 5. I didn't even finish the main storyline. It was a good game. I was on the PlayStation and it probably ran terribly. Greetings.
But you will have to get approval before you can buy any weapons from me. Apologies, but you're not clear. You do not have approval to trade with me.
I don't like rules. They bother me. Mess hall. I mean, we're the gosh dog chosen one. Oh, Warden. This is like their Jedi or something.
Brother?
Ooh, I'm a brother. Oh, yeah. We have a title. We are called the Vindicator. Choose floor. We've got roof, mess hall, armory, and staff entrance. Let's go to the roof. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the mother bump bump burn. Burn, mother bump bump. Burn. Alright, well, let's head that way. How far away is that way? Dun, 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 dun. I think it's really, really far away. Like, have to fly there far away, maybe. No? Alright, looks like we're on a road trip. Whee! Oh, we should take the go-kart. Where is the go-kart? Guess we should scan this place. We've got a seaweed farm. So they get their veggies from seaweed, and they get their protein from something called a groat, which I was calling goat, but it's a groat. Anybody home? Oh, that's a lot of credits. They give away a lot of credits in this DLC. But that makes sense. You know, DLCs usually have overpowered equipment, and you can get super duper rich. I don't think I can choose a number one favorite DLC. There's just too many options. It's like trying to choose a favorite game. You know, it varies, it changes. Female groat. Let's go ahead and scan these bad boys. We are domesticated. What's that over there? What is the chunks? Holy cow. What the flip is happening here? Are you attacking my groats? Don't attack my groats. Adhesive. Ooh, we need adhesive. Nope. The groats are very upset with me. That's because my weapon has an AoE effect. Alright, I'm not going to kill him. I'll let Andrasia deal with that. These are her animals, not mine. How cool is it that we get a chunks here? I wasn't expecting that. That's like the Starfield's fast food joint. Everything is in a cube form, so you got like cube burgers and cube meats. It's really gross. So fans of the franchise are making their own chunks. Oh yeah, this place got shut down. Maybe this has been here since before the Crusade or something. The sip and screw. Notice of closure. It's been a rewarding experience to work with you in serving our delicious and popular brand of packaged food products here on Varun Kai. That's the planet. Or is, no, Varun Kai is the city. Dazra is the planet, I believe. All good things must, however, come to an end. It is with a heavy heart that I report to you the decision to close this establishment, effective immediately. Please see me in the next 5 days to collect your final pay, and at the end of that time, I'll be departing for a new location. Please know that I take great professional pride in the work we did together, especially in light of the challenges we faced. You did your best to uphold the chunk standard, and I could not have asked for anything more. Who could ask for anything more? Toyota. With gratitude and humility, D. Conley, manager. That's a very un-Varun-like name. So maybe this was, he was probably like not Varun, and this was like a long ass time ago. Before they got all snake crazy. I don't know. I like these things. I hope I can decorate my my love nest with that. We will construct a love nest for us and Andrasia, probably. We needed to sequel it for Red Dead 2. Yeah, I wonder why they didn't. I think something happened with Red Dead 2. Like, it didn't make as much money as they wanted it to, and that's why they abandoned the online and everything.
I've lost them.
Because the problem with Rockstar is this. Grand Theft Auto Online makes so much money, it doesn't make business sense to do anything else.
This is perhaps the most out-of-place chunks in the
So if
galaxy.
something can't make a gajillion dollars like Grand Theft Auto Online, they're like, well, then let's just abandon it and go do something that does, which is Grand Theft Online. Pill bottle, copy that. I want to find some, like, groat chunks or something. I like how this is all stealing, but yet this place has been here for a very long time. Alright, I want groat pie. Ooh, we tried. Alright, text log by the same guy. It's finally happening in a few days. A ship will come to take me home. They told me to lock the doors before I go, but what's the point? We're never coming back here. Alright, yeah, so these were non-Varun chunks people trying to, like, start a franchise in Varun Kai. Since I have a little time to kill before closing up shop, I figured I'd write down the story of the most unique chunks location ever. That's why I was so surprised. Like, what the fuck is that doing here? Why? It's something to do, and who knows, maybe someday House Varun will open up their society and welcome visitors to their planet and enjoy our delicious chunks. Someone will stumble across this place and wonder how in the hell chunks managed to pull it off. That is 100% correct. Tis I. What's my name now? Captain Venkman. Or you can call me Dr. Venkman. I'm very smart. My guy's like very high level. Let's see. Best DLC. I'm still thinking of the best DLCs, but Citadel, which I still haven't played through yet, is probably like the best for Mass Effect. Zombie, Red Dead. Nuka-Cola is super cool from Fallout 4. What was the Fallout 3 DLC? Fallouts have had really cool DLC, but I would never consider them like the best of the best. They were all... What I like about Bethesda DLCs is it's hard. So like even when you have a high level character and you go into wherever it is, like remember that New Vegas DLC when you go to like the haunted hotel? That was a fucking hard DLC, man. Or it was hard for me when I did it. And it was creepy and the story was, you know, sad and sweet. And anywho's, let's continue Connolly's message here for us. As for me, I am the fool who was cocky enough to think I can make this place work, and I was very, very wrong. We had issues almost from the start. It seemed like half the people came just to let me know how much they didn't want this place to be here, and the other half were afraid to come near the place at all. I guess they thought their great serpent would frown upon any sign of embracing it. The way these people think is totally foreign to me. Well, that's because they're foreigners. Or you're the foreigner in their land, I guess. Getting supplies was a nightmare in order to preserve the secrecy of the planet's location. The company employed a long... Okay, so this was fairly recently. I just figured it was before the Crusade. The company employed a long roundabout chain by third-party merchants. Even something as simple as replacing a chair for the dining room could take weeks. Weeks, I tell you. Or even months. So instead of embracing their local decor, they wanted, like, the official chunks decor. When it was clear that sales were way below targets, I tried to hire a couple of locals. My thinking was it might serve as a bridge to make people less wary of coming in. All that did was drain the proverbial coffers even faster. Yeah, it would do that. The corporate marketing team tried to come up with ideas for promotions, but they ranged from laughable, Groat Fest, it's their local domesticated animal, to heretical, get a discount if you dress up like the Great Serpent. Yeah, go to the Middle East and dress up like Muhammad to sell hamburgers. See how that works for you. To sell pork sandwiches. Jesus. All right. Were they trying to get me killed? The original plan has been to give it 5 years at least, but things started to change around here, and not in a good way. People started carrying weapons pretty much all of the time. I heard stories about martial drills and fiery speeches in Janan Plaza. I was getting a lot of dirty looks, more than usual. I sent message after message asking for an extraction, and finally the top brass agreed it was time to end the experiment. I don't think I've ever felt so relieved. So what have I learned? That the people of House Varun scare the hell out of me, basically, and that sometimes our reach exceeds our grasp here at Chunks. Probably best if we stick to what we know. Guess I'll wrap it up here. Part of me can't help but wonder what'll become of this place. I like to think some herd of wild groats will move in, then it'll totally be a Groat Fest. D. Connolly, former manager, October 6, 2239. All right, so it's been a while. I don't even remember what year it is. Is there a date? 2239. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, yeah, local time is just the hours. I don't think they actually have start dates or anything that I can remember. Let's do this. Starfield. Starfield date. Lord. 2050, 2330. All right, so the game's outset is in 2330, so it has been quite a while. We've got a returning champion. We've got XO141. Also, do we hail Psittacus 5x5? Greetings and welcome, Psittacus 5x5. I was dealing with ads and bandwidth. Are you a Chunks employee? Ex-Chunks employee? It's probably been like 100 years. Wait, what year did I say it was? All right, 2330. All right, 24th century. What are you doing over here? The hell was that?
Have you come to scoff at the fools? Or are you here to join us, perhaps?
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Then you have not heard of the outcasts living at Chunks.
Oh.
I'm not surprised. Our existence is a shameful topic for many. All my life I've looked upward, yearning to explore distant
are you a new
worlds.
companion?
Such thinking is frowned upon, so I kept
you have
these
a more
feelings
dynamic
in my
personality
heart and
than
did
the
not
others?
speak of them. When the calamity struck, things changed.
Oh yeah, dude.
Some of us
And I'd never
openly
farmed
questioned
XP.
whether
That's all
it was
natural.
safe to remain here.
I didn't sit there and
The
do like
condemnation was
XP
swift
farms or anything like that.
and merciless.
That's
We were
all
shunned
questing, baby.
and cursed. People would not look at us. Merchants would not serve us. We left the city behind.
I've only had one
knowing
character in
we
this
would
game.
Never again be forgiven
This is my day
or
one
accepted.
character. So I was always going by my original name, but then now when we jump universes, we're allowed to change like our traits and our backgrounds and our names and shit. Chunky cats are join chunks are good. You know, I almost downloaded a mod that would add like nudity to posters and stuff today, but then I figured that'd be bad for Twitch, so I didn't do it. Let's see. You should have kept your mouth shut. I'm truly sorry.
Thank you.
I wasn't paying attention to what he was saying.
Sympathy from a stranger is a
I
rare
zoned out.
gift among the people of House Varun. Unfortunately, our collective closed-mindedness could lead to our downfall. If more of these unforeseen calamities should happen, we risk losing everything. If you need a place to stay, you may remain here as long as you like. Unlike those in this city, we do not make others feel unwelcome. Or was there something else?
Alright, so it says it's going to play ads 3 times this hour, but I just played 3 minutes of ads. Why is that? Enable to have ads manager automatically schedule video ads. No, turn that off. Fully disabled. Pre-roll ads are incoming.
What is
is
it?
fully disabled. So if I turn that off, and then I go to this, does it do it now? Okay, there we go. So that means that even if I play ads manually, if you have that setting turned on, they'll still inject those ads like every 10 minutes or whatever the fuck. Greedy cunts. Dude, this is like live streaming from a bunch of amateurs. At most, you should get like a 30-second ad an hour or something like that. I do hear that AV1, which is an encoding technology, will be coming in, and then that'll make the bandwidth way cheaper. The fuck is happening over here?
Farewell.
I'm being attacked.
Why do they even try?
Got some wild growths out here.
Winner takes all is the phrase, is it not?
Losers take the fall. Alright, what were we saying? Oh, you guys running away from me now? Yeah, fuck you then. Give it the business, Andrasia. Yeah, give it the business. Gotta get her a better weapon. Actually, she has a badass weapon. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so female growths are quite aggressive. It's good to know. Good to know. Alright, I don't make deals with puss-pusses. You guys are puss-pusses. That's not true. I help out the puss-pusses all the time. Twitch only allows natural game nudity, not mods. Yeah. And it was like a very aggressive nudity, too. We're talking like spread eagle lips and everything. I think it was all like AI generated. You know, like the kind of stuff you would like. So I guess it was like that, you know, trying to be sort of realistic, like a cartoony realism. It was cool. I like that kind of stuff. I like flavor like that. Like I like my, you know, like Neon. I wish Neon was way seedier. To me, that's the problem with Starfield is the dark parts don't feel dark enough. And the light parts feel generic and fake. You know, like somebody pretending to be polite. It's just disingenuous. I did. Now, I do have a mod that's supposed to make Andrasia a little more feminine and not walk like a lumbering teenager. Because anytime, you know, like a female tries to walk manly or butch or whatever, it always just reminds me of like a 14-year-old dude trying to like be a man. And it's
Whoever laid claim to this place seems to be long gone.
But I think I fixed her. I think we fixed her face a little bit too, right? I personally think she was attractive from the get-go, but some people feminize it. All right, Hollow Bluff, huh? All right, that's it there. Ba, 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 ba. What are you playing nowadays, Sid? Anything groovy? Whoop. I know you were playing something. You and I don't get to hang out as much because you need your beauty sleep.
So, the coordinates on the tracking device brought me to what looks like a supply depot. Lucky for me, it doesn't seem as if anyone's home. Hello? Hello? Okay, looks clear. Anyway, the main entrance was locked, but I managed to sneak my way into a vent area and into what looks like a security office. But there's too many crates and some have been emptied out. I need to override the computer, look at the manifest, and ping the tracking device I placed on the crates. I wonder if I can even hack into the security system and identify their exact locations.
So that was the guy that was supposed to be investigating the missing stuff. Hopefully we'll find him alive. If it was a Fallout game, we would definitely find him dead or dying. But in Starfield, more times than not, you can save their lives. Bum, bum, bum. That's really... Go fuck yourself. Do, 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 do. Interesting. Let's try that one. There. This one? No. If those don't work, it's not going to work. That'll do that. I don't have another 2, do I? I can use these, but I don't like to use these until the end to fix my mistakes. Oh yeah, word proper. Oop. That's not going to work, is it? Yeah, that's... These master... I believe they've increased the difficulty of these master ones, because this used to be way easier. And now it's a proper pain in the arsehole. Let's try that one. No, no, no. That one will work there, but then... That might be it right there, actually. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. What? All that for that, huh? I don't even know if harvested organs and mech components are illegal on Varun Kai. We're about to find out, though. We are the Vindicator. We are the Messiah. We are the hero of this land.
Succeed at that before we are discovered.
Power switch. Activate. Ooh, what's that? Security office key. Nice. Probably would have opened that damn thing. Oh, so this was like a security station. Gotcha, gotcha. I'm with you. All right, let's see the thing. Sleep is indeed needed. Supply depot drugged in. Same thing. Yeah. Well, that was like a evidence locker, I guess. This is a security room. So, you know, cops put the illegal stuff in there. All right, promises kept. Brother, the instructions from the contact are clear. Shipments will be routed. I know you're aware of trusting follow. Sure. Yep. Word is spread of a great calamity. Yep. The contact assured us this will not be the... Yep. All very interesting. A reminder, brothers, to keep your keycard on. There's Carelessness will not be tolerated. Copy that. Supply tracking. There we go. Out of the way, you. Alright, there's that. That. Tracking crate location. Alright, so we're good. A little bit of a smuggling operation going on here. Zealot cat. Oh, we don't like zealots. So they're stealing supplies for the zealots. This is what happens in the Middle East a lot. You know, like state-run supplies get into the hands of their supposed terrorists. You know, like the people that attacked us on 9/11 kind of thing. But there's people high up in the government that were, you know, backing them. Listen to me, there's plenty of scrap here. Use it to reach the supplies on the upper shelves. Stop wasting our fuel, constantly packing them. Boosting back and forth. That's funny. So to get to the upper shelves, people were wasting the fuel of their boost packs. Ooh. Way down there.
Since we are here, we should take a look and see what is being stored.
Well, that looks a little suspicious. That's a lot of blood. What the hell? What do we have here, sir? We've got a comm relay, reactive gauge. Do I have to scan this or something? What do you want me to do? Follow the signal to the tracking place. Okay. Graph sprint. I want to test that out. Let's put that here. Wrong key roll. All right, let's do gravity wave. Wait, boom. All right, sorry about that, Andrea. There, let me help you up. Let me help you up. Sorry. Apologies. All right, that stuff does not move. Aha, I see. The top is open.
I found the shipment! Along with, countless others. This is bad. Real bad. But it begs the question, who are these for? And who's helping them? Wait, what was that?
Well, I think we found the owner of this blood. All right, so we should probably follow the blood, no? Yeah, let's follow the blood. So he's hit there. We'll follow the blood out here.
Help me!
Hey, how's it going? I have a key.
You cannot escape the shrouding, accursed one. And now you and your friend will die!
You don't recognize her? That's Andrea.
They've escaped through the vent! Find them!
I don't think we're dealing with a smart mastermind here. Literally a man-sized vent in the hallway.
An intruder!
Oh no.
Show them what we do!
Stop shooting me. Whee.
Is that the best you can do?
Let the dancers first move!
Don't taunt the enemy, Andrea. We're trying to be sneaky. Where are they upstairs? What the fuck was that? Get away from me! Monster man. That dude probably one-shot me. He's like really high level. Whee. He disappeared now. He's a... Oh, that's a robot. Sort of a robot. I don't know what that was. That was creepy. I like the loot as I do CQB. Are they flying around up here? Is that what's going on? Yeah, they're probably flying around up here. Haha. Weren't expecting that, were you? Gosh dog, starborn Jedi over here. Haha, I see you. What kind of loot do you guys have? Refined zealot spacesuits, so they have their own stuff. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We're not gonna wear it though. It's stinky, stinky zealot gear. Advanced zealot, superior mag shot. Warrior's tattoo. All right. I'm gonna go take a closer look at this berserker over here. Alright, Berserker, I want to move your body. Let me touch your body.
I cannot wait to kill you.
I really like Andreja. Yeah, that's a cool thing. So he's basically, the upper is like a robot's harness. He's wearing like heavy shoulders, and he's got a bladed hand just like Boozer from Days Gone. Nice, nice. So good. Let's take a nap. In case we crash, we've been crashing a lot.
About time you woke. We have things to do.
She doesn't love us yet. Once she loves us, we'll have sexy time. Makes me happier. Instead of 10% XP, we'll get 15% XP. Always check the bathrooms in a Bethesda game. You get like funny little things. Burn inflicted. Nice. Nice.
Come out, heretic, and face your absolution.
Ouch. That woman had a very dangerous weapon. Sorry to interrupt your morning constitutional, but we're on a mission from God. Advanced Varun Quick Strike. That's a new weapon. Navigator. Ooh, that is a lot of physical resistance. That's probably the best armor in the game once you get like a full proper set. Alright, this is from a disgruntled worker. I am in need of a favor. The deal with the children of Yark has been fruitful, as you know. Alright, so that's like a gang plan of zealots. Shipments have come in from all parts of the settled systems, but there are some supplies that I have taken. So that's where, this is where all the like outside stuff is coming from. Because their technology is probably stunted, you know, because they're like a hermit nation. So I think like Japan, right before the Americans showed up in the 1800s, or, you know, like tribal areas and deep, dark rainforests. Something I take a personal interest in. I found the perfect spot for the rafters towards the corner. All right. So there's loot in the rafters towards the corner. Copy that. All right, let's eat that XP food. Chunks growth package. That gives me... oh, that's movement speed. That's cool. We'll save that. There's another groat thing that gives me XP, though. Groat pie. That's the one, right? Plus 8 carry capacity and 5% XP. That's really good. So if we take a nap and always have groat stew for breakfast, we'll be good to go. All right, you.
Ah, hello.
Hello.
I am happy to help shoulder the load.
I am happy to have you help shoulder my load. Got a couple other loads for you later. Got to keep it PG-13 for now. Hey, hey. All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. House Kadik Lab outfit. What does that look like? Is that the red one? Oh, no, that one's cool. What is that? Chance to research sun development. I've already done all that, so I won't be wearing this, but it's super cool to have it for like companions and stuff. Pretty nifty. All right, let's go check the corner of the rafters for that super secret loot that they put in a note that anybody could access. Whoop. All right, is that it? That's it right there. Yeah, see, they don't have their own meds, so that's like a big one that they would need from the outside is first aid,
Find the
medicine.
intruder! Block them from the control!
Hello. Sorry, zealots, but y'all are shoot on sight. Ooh, what is that? That could be a cool weapon. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage for a... melee is completely shit in this game, especially at high levels. It's worthless, but that one looks like it could actually scratch somebody. Heavy particle fuse, strong pack. Hey, 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 hey. Boop. Dun, ba, 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 ba. Oops, sorry about
Isaac,
that. Ouch. Ouchie. Ouchie. That dude shot me through the floor. Cheating bastard. What is this, a Bethesda game? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
How quick can you get that done?
I will find you.
Pretty quick. Pretty quick. Level 167. Oh. Yeah, these guys definitely have some bad... Oh, Jesus. What the fuck was that? Dude's got some no-nonsense. Oh wow, she picked up a mag storm. How cool is that? Hello, asshole. Didn't know you were facing off against a Starborn Jedi, did you? I also happen to be a Varun Vindicator. Are you impressed? Oh yeah, they got that like Varun rocket weapon. How cool is that? You dead yet? Yeah, I need that. Anytime you see those batteries, you need it for something. They supposedly fixed the AoE damage.
Good one.
Can't tell if she's enjoying that or not, but we'll see. Make sure we're not missing anything super duper cool. Alright, what do we have here? So there, and there. Oh, we're missing one. Who are you? Alright, so he was trying to disband these zealot slash smugglers. Green guard uniform. Nice. That's what she's wearing. What am I wearing? Oh yeah, the collector's outfit. We'll do that. We'll matchy. I like the purple hair, but I think we're gonna change it to something more fitting. Maybe green hair. Yeah, probably go green. Green or chocolatey brown or something. Oh.
That removes any advantage they hope to gain by keeping us in the dark.
You tell them, Andreja. Update friend or foe. Recalibrate. Activate unit. It's a high-level robot. They're actually pretty badass.
Please proceed with caution. There is heavy machinery operating in this area.
I can see that. Hello, sir. Ah, he's dead. Supply depot recording.
Someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind.
No one! My superiors don't even believe there's missing shipments! And why is that? I don't know! They were all signed off by someone higher up!
If they know that much, it's only a matter of time before they find out about my boss.
And what of it? If you are using this as a pretense to end our agreement,
My boss has no intention of doing that.
we will need assurances in person. We will send a message through an encrypted slate. The coordinates to Gendar's rest will be there.
I'll let them know. And what of this one? He's seen my face.
He's given us everything we need. Turn him to dust.
Yeah, so we got zealots and smugglers. So the zealots are probably the ones bringing in this stuff, and then they give it to the smugglers to take into the city to sell, to give them funds to keep up their crusade. which is just another word for a lot of piracy and murdering. We've got a golden paladin in chat. Everybody hail. Calculate. Boop. Using our brand new emote called Cut Tip. Or as I like to call it, Milady. Alright, let's see what this one says. How are you doing tonight, Cut? This slate is encrypted. Use an encryption key to decrypt its contents. I picked up an encryption key, I thought. Return the evidence to Kisrani. Alright, that was fun. What does this do? Aha, it's just you and me now, Andreja. Or you and Captain Venkman. We'll call him Professor Venkman. Or Vindicator Venkman. Return as... Will do. Boom. That's a lot. Oh, fuck. I don't think I quick saved either. God damn, we might have to go way, way back. It's been a while since anything on the map has been dangerous to us. Luckily, we took a nap. This sucks, asshole. Problem is like the damage is either can barely scratch you, or it like one-shots you. That is the problem. Oh, I didn't kill these guys yet? I gotta kill these guys.
Find the intruder! Block them from the control room! And face your absolution!
This is futile.
Resistance is futile.
You cannot win.
Sure I can. I have superpowers. And not only that, even if you defeat me, I'll just come right back. I'm like Tom Cruise in Edge of Tomorrow. You can't defeat me. They don't know that, though. My headcanon is anytime you have to reload the game, it's just like a different dimension. Like that character did die in that dimension. Level 167. Thank you.
See truth and suffer, heretic.
Mm-hmm. Running while encumbered is difficult. Alright, where are you in, Georgia?
What is it? If there's anything you need.
Oh, now we lost that pain blade. That was a cool pain blade. It makes me sad. I like how the game calls Andreja a container. You are just a container. Andreja, I apologize for the developers and their misogynistic language.
I can smell your
Hello, poor security man. May you rest in peace. Robots will treat any nearby entity as a threat. No, we don't want to do that. We want them to be friendly.
That removes any advantage they hope to gain by keeping us in the dark.
I'll ask you again. Who else knows?
No one! My superiors don't even believe there's missing.
It would be advisable to vacate this area.
Copy that, industrial robot Model A. Quick save.
There are only so many places you can hide, trespasser.
I want to use this weapon, but it would eat all my very expensive rounds. Ouch. Ouch. Where's that even coming from? Run away, run away. Oh yeah. In fact, those are like the highest damaging things in the game, I feel like. Turrets, high-level turrets, man, they will eat your ass. Somebody came in.
Combat protocol.
I don't see you. Are you up here?
I am promised.
Yeah, somebody's up here. Yeah, they're zealots, so they get the weaponry of the settled systems. Perfect. Thank you for that follow. Kool-Aid, that's a groovy name, and then Korath, that was 17 hours ago. That was probably from the gentleman we raided. Boop. What kind of ship you guys got here? I hate fucking zealot ships, man. They're like mazes. They build their ships to be painful to navigate because I guess that
We can pause for a moment.
pleases their god. Who knows?
If you need to recover.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I do want to steal their ship, though. A Varun Hem. Yeah, it's not even a 3. We can steal it and sell it, though, which is always fun. Mazes, or ships can be real mazes in this game. This one's not too bad. Alright, let's find the captain's locker. Credits. Minimum. Captain's locker is empty. Got a computer though. Zealot's terminal, huh? Supply pickup. Contact and Dazo reroute supplies. Must concentrate on repurposing a portion of the fleet to ferry more supplies. More often we take flight. Yeah, same name keeps popping up there. Resource, medical, weapons, munitions, ship parts. I love how they write down their crimes. Makes it very useful. Well, let's see. You're not... Oh, man, that's some bullshit. I hate when the game's just like, no. No, you can't steal it. You're only a level like 5. You can't have this ship. Quit putting cuffs on me, Bethesda. That's not how I roll. I'm not against that kink fetish, but it's not mine. Got a Hamadi station. The points of interest are new as well, so that's exciting because I was getting real tired of vanilla points of interest. Abandoned camp.
Do you see anything useful?
Yeah, so these are all unique. We're definitely going to be checking out all of that stuff. And then we're going to build our own love nest. We'll call it the Serpent Sex Dungeon. No, we won't call it that. We'll call it like Andrasia's Rest or something. For we are prophesizing that we will be wed soon. We We've got uranium. I'm sure that's very healthy for the local population. To have just uranium hanging out on the surface where they drink and eat. Male Groot. I have to scan male and female Groots? That doesn't seem right. We've got Malik's Groot Farm. We've heard the word Malik before. Are you here, Malik? Rantan plant, huh? So they made us kill a Groot, and it kind of looked like that, but I guess it's a different species. How's it going? Bum, 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 bum. Hello, robot. They should probably put a password on that.
Groats in a pen, as one would expect from a Groat farm.
Captain Obvious. Good to meet you. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, probably have to come here for like a side quest or something. Hunting Rocky Bone Crest. That's a cool looking animal. You guys are the badasses, right? I think you can one-shot me. Are you aggressive? Defensive. I do need adhesive, though. Fear not, or your resources will be used well to make my weapons and armor much more powerful. Bum, 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 bum. They were supposed to fix that, Andrasia. I apologize. Bethesda enjoys your pain. There's no other reason that makes sense. Alright, what do we got here? We've got a Dubub seaweed farm. That's kind of cool. Oh wow, check that out. That's so cool. Want to rotate them? No. Splash. Man, I bet this water is gross. I feel like this farm would have to be a lot bigger than that. Alright, this is definitely like a mission area in the future. I don't remember if taking a nap takes away my bonuses. We're well rested. Alright, we don't even have a bonus. Oh yeah, I never look at this. I've discovered that many locations. 1,020 days passed in game. Hours slept, 2,433. Hours waited. Credits found. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I found 30 million credits. Most credits earned was 3.4 million. Containers looted. Magazines found. Persuasion successes. Sweet jumps. I don't even know what the hell that is. What the hell's a sweet jump? Skill challenges. Yeah. Alright, let's take a nap. Get that sweet XP bonus.
Sufficiently rested.
Yeah, I'm pretty well rested. Let's eat a Groot pot. I should probably put that on my thing, right? Yeah, I'll put it right there.
Instead, who knows?
Alright, now let's take a quick nap and see if we still have that.
Good.
I used to set my phone to tell me when 30 minutes has passed for like long cooldowns like that. Oh, yeah, see, it did affect it. That's a real bummer. Alright, so you gotta remember to sleep and then eat the pie, I guess.
You're awake. I was running out of knives to sharpen while I wait.
Well, get more knives, madam. You clearly do not have enough to keep yourself busy. Ask Vizelis more about something or another. Alright, we'll get right on that. So their city, I think, was built out of the carcass of a big ship. Which is their flagship during the Serpent's Crusade, I guess. But a lot of this, like, Black Rock stuff was probably the catastrophe that happened when they broke space-time. Whee! What is this place? House Kadik. Sort of reminds me of Morrowind.
If you feel you're in danger, I can provide a security detail. My people are nothing if not capable.
Thank you, Envoy. I'll consider it.
He's a bad guy. I can feel it.
Yes, there was one more thing. Regarding the missing supplies, I was wondering if I could be of any assistance. Our agents mostly work in the settled systems, but I have contacts in Dazra as well. I can set up a meeting at the halls.
Really wish I could position Andrasia for photos. Bum, 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 bum. We need to look a little bit this way. Okay, let's do. We're going to do pose. I like this one because we're a hero. We are very happy. We're always happy. Flirt. I like flirtation. Let's saturate this place a little bit. Give it some pizzazz. Get a little contrast. I don't like any of those. Frame category. Themed. Nope. Perfect.
I appreciate the support. My mind has been frazzled as of late.
It's understandable.
We got Berserker Kamikaze coming in hot. Hail and welcome, right. Berserker Kamikaze.
Concern is welcome.
I just ordered a thing of milk. Best by date is 11/24. That was a lie. It was completely curdled and lumpy. That's been happening to me a lot with veggies. You know, I buy like spinach, like a box of spinach, and then a day or two after I buy it, mold takes hold in it. That happened to me once, and then I bought some apples to where one was rotten, and if you have one rotten, I'm gonna start deleting all my low quality, because I've been posting shorts. You know, they get like thousands of views sometimes. It's really cool. So that lets me know what people likes, and then I'm just gonna keep like the clips that make people giggle, to where when somebody shouts you out like that, Madam, I'm speaking to a friend of mine. Do you mind? You're being extremely rude. Luckily for me, I've got a superpower called pause button. Alright, I think we're caught up though. But yeah, it's a real bummer, man. You can take it back. They'll always give you your money back or replaced or whatever. I don't drink a lot of milk anymore. I put it in my oatmeal, because oatmeal helps lower blood pressure. But every time I hear about somebody having a heart attack, they were a heavy milk drinker. Yeah. Like my dad, who's never had a heart attack, but he's had quadruple bypasses and stents and stuff. Kevin Smith was fairly young. He was like 48, 49 and had a widowmaker heart attack. Almost died. If he didn't have like 4 assistants, he would have been dead. And he was drinking like a gallon of milk a day, overweight and all that. I'm starting to work out more and more. Like I'm doing like low impact stuff, and then I'm going to switch over to like some weights really soon. Need to work on my abdomen. I got to get my core up. Yeah. My body has atrophied, but we will fix it. Depends. I drink the low fat milk is just sugar. They take out the fat and they add sugar. Full milk is actually healthier than like 2%, because they just inject a bunch of sugar into it. So just, if you're going to drink milk, just drink vitamin D. It's the best. It's the better one. I read a whole thing on it.
Otherwise.
All right, you.
I apologize. The Envoy and I were just
You should apologize,
discussing
interrupting me
matters of
like that.
state.
I was talking to my buddies.
In particular, I offered to help find the missing supplies. I have my people looking into the matter as well.
I fixed
Thank
it.
you for your diligence, Envoy. On that note, I hate to take up any more of your time than I already have. And I'm sure you're busy with issues regarding your own house.
Hope I can put one of these in my outpost.
If you don't mind, I'd like a moment with the Vindicator alone.
Let's see, Andrasia. This is a personal matter. I'm sure the Envoy will respect our privacy. Thank you for your assistance. We can take it from here. You're dismissed. Ooh. Let's let Andrasia talk. She hasn't been talking much, which is really weird because this DLC should be a lot about her.
This is a personal matter. I am sure the Envoy will respect our privacy.
Ooh, seductive.
Indeed. And your timing is apt. The cortege has arrived at the spaceport, and I don't like to leave the crew waiting.
Thank you, Envoy.
Executor.
Well, the biggest problem with like 1%, 2% is they replace the fat with sugar.
Discretion.
Low
The
fat
Envoy
got
is a
popular in the
trusted
70s and
figure,
80s as a
but
diet
we can never
thing.
be too
But
careful in situations
that's like a big
this.
part of what's ruined
And while
the
having
American diet and why
conversation
people are
here isn't
obese.
entirely
Because
secure,
low fat
get
just
dressed
means
for time,
replaced with
that's all it will
sugar.
have to do.
Fats are
So,
good for you.
now
We're
that
supposed to eat
alone,
fats.
Tell me, what have you uncovered?
And now there's like studies coming out that like why dementia's on the rise is because of sugar intake. The sugar, it's killing us. Gift Slate, I'm sorry, but your friend is dead. He was murdered by zealots. The shipments were being rerouted to zealots. I found Yurker's body at the supply depot. Yeah, let's go soft with this one.
I was afraid of that. If only
Their
I had
tattoos are
reached
very
more
distracting.
caution.
I can't keep my eyes off of them.
But after the accident,
It's like a
things
nipple
were
slip.
dire. Our resources were blocked. We needed those supplies, and
Sugar is bad in the amounts that we're eating it. We're not supposed to be having 50 grams of sugar a day on the regular. You know, it rots our teeth, makes us fat, and it screws up our body's ability to regulate its blood sugar. So that's why diabetes is blowing up, right? 12 grams of sugar, and so is whole milk. Oh, here, let's compare. Let's do whole milk. Whole milk compared to 1%. No, not that. 1% and 2%.
please go on.
Yeah, I'll get right to that, madam. All right, so whole milk contains 3.25% fat by weight and has 8 grams of fat per cup. Yeah, so 2% is only 2%. So whole milk is only 1.25% more of fat. And then the sugar content in 1 and 2% is way more. Yeah. Let's check the sugar content. All right, whole milk, 1% and 2% all contain 12 grams of sugar per cup. But the thing is, they hide, because your body turns a lot of it into sugar. But it's basically like sugar cream. But this is saying they all contain the same amount of sugar, so...
You've
I don't know.
paused. Is something the matter?
I did pause. You are correct, madam. Also, just like meats in general, like red meats and stuff, because if you talk to cardiologists, they've never had to do a bypass on a vegetarian. And there's a couple of vegetarian. I don't follow them because they're vegans or vegetarians. I follow them for other reasons, like Daniel Negreanu, who's a poker guy, and he's a vegan, and he talks about it and how heart disease is kind of a paper tiger, because if you don't fill your diet with a lot of this stuff, you're not going to get clogged arteries. Because like I have high blood pressure, like real high, and it's probably because I have clogged, blood vessels and arteries and stuff, and a bad ticker. I think I've had a bad ticker for a long time though.
Time is pressing. Was there anything else?
Time's not really that pressing, madam. Time is a construct of the human consciousness. It's fictional. It is what it is. Let's do a generic. What is the healthiest milk to drink? The 7 health. They're probably gonna. Oh, hemp milk. That's not hemp milk. That's hemp juice. Doesn't matter. I would say the imbalance of omega-3s to omega-6s is more likely a factor for the rise of dementia. I don't know, man. I've read two reports. One was talking about a certain protein
Please,
that's
go on.
probably, lady, a certain protein that's a big factor with it, and they're still studying that one. But the other one, that the most recent one that came out that I was reading, was talking about sugar. Because dementia is definitely on the rise. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but I am a master student in diet. No, I know you're a dietitian and stuff. But I was reading this in the science journals. Like I will soon be taking the registered dietitian. Yeah, and I'm not saying I'm an expert. You know, this is just me talking off of things that I've read. Saturated fats are the only worry as long as your caloric intake is regulated. That's another huge factor, is just being overweight. The fact that we have such dense caloric diets
You've
means that
paused.
overeating
Is
is
something
very
the
easy to
matter?
do. Because if you eat healthily, you know, clean, it's hard to even eat enough to fill your daily caloric, you know, requirements. Like I've been eating these acai bowls, which is just like chicken breast and spinach and acai and some other stuff, you know, like nuts and seeds. And when I finish that bowl, I am extremely full, and that's only 500 calories. To where if I'm eating like Chips Ahoy or something else, or even red meat, I can eat a lot of red meat. That forehead tattoo does not look cool anyway. Yeah, it's very distracting. We got a throat tattoo. I don't like tattoos for myself, but we wanted to fit in because we are the vindicator of the Varun. We're badasses. We're heroes. We're the chosen one, if you will.
Time is
Well, the best
pressing.
diet is to eat a
Was there
variety of
anything
foods
else?
prepared in a variety of methods. Yeah, variety is key. The problem is in the U.S. we are terrible about moderation for red meats. Yeah, we eat more red meat than anybody, anywhere, ever. It's not well understood. That's the problem with diet, I think. The biggest problem with diet is how complicated it can be and how much effort has to go into it. Because it already takes a lot of effort to prepare your food and to eat and to buy. It's super expensive, you know, so that's always stressing you out. And you're like, oh, am I getting my value and all that? But the other thing is like what you're saying, like variety. Because even when people are trying to eat healthy, they usually get a very like linear diet, like chicken, broccoli, and rice. I know
Please,
guys who
go
ate nothing
on.
but chicken, broccoli, and rice for years because they were just trying to be bodybuilders or whatever. And they were more worried about their protein because they wanted to get 1 gram or more of protein per pound, right? So if they're 200 pounds, they want to eat at least 200 grams of protein to like build their muscles. Chicken, broccoli, and rice is all you need. Yeah. Yeah, what Sidica said there is what a lot of people believe. But there's a lot of other stuff, right? Like the omega-3s is a big one, you know, salmon. I still think lean meats are good enough. Like you should be eating things like salmon, and every once in a while, you know, a well-prepared chicken breast. Eat red meats just for like holidays and stuff. Stay away from saturated fats and
You've
sugars
paused.
like
Is
donuts.
something the matter?
It's all right, madam. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. If the zealots are responsible, they must be punished.
Yeah, it is for me.
But one question
I
remains.
probably have high
How
cholesterol,
would they gain access
and
to
my
the
dad always
shipments
has
in
it.
the
My
first
mom's always
place?
had it.
The answer is both.
When I was young, I had high
obvious
good
and
cholesterol. Now I probably have high
impossible to
bad
believe.
cholesterol.
Who would betray House Varun?
But also, I
when
think
so
that
many are
saying
suffering?
it's genetics'
That is the
fault
part
is
I'm
also
having
kind of
trouble
like
with
a
myself.
scapegoat for a lot of stuff.
Well, perhaps our
Like when Lyme
loyalty to
disease was
House
first coming
Varun
around,
binds
people were,
us.
or doctors
This
were
slate you
saying
found.
a lot of their symptoms
It
were
mentions a
genetic, you know, like
contact.
sore joints or
Someone
whatever,
on the
to
inside.
where it was actually Lyme disease doing
This
it.
person would have to be well versed in our operational pipeline.
But that's why they call it medical
They would have to
practice.
know where to
You know,
route the
it's like
shipments
we always
and
have
how
to keep
clean the
practicing it
books.
and figuring things
It
out.
seems unfathomable.
The bodies
But
are very
perhaps
complicated.
Hikaru was
Biochemical engines are very
A member
complicated.
of the noble houses has betrayed us.
I think we know who one of them is, right? At least the Zealot. Whoever it is, the Zealots plan to meet at Yander's Rest. We need to find out where that is.
Yes, but without coordinates, Jandar's rest could be anywhere on Varun Kai. We're going to need to enlist some help. I'd like you to speak with Tivina Vithal at the keep.
Might turn us into mindless
If that
eating
slate has
machines, though, Sid.
coordinates, she may have the means to decrypt it.
I mean, that's like every other sci-fi movie is about that, you know, either trying to find the fountain of youth through genetic engineering and then turning us all into zombies. It's kind of like what happened in Days Gone. That's where their freakers came from. I think they were trying to make superhumans one way or the other, and then that turned into the freakers. The data is mixed on how well your body absorbs supplements. Every study I've read on supplements has said that there's been shown to be no beneficial results. And the only thing they found was a very, very small
Was there anything else?
negative result because it was adding stress to like your liver or kidneys or whatever. So yeah, but if you've got an extreme deficiency in, let's say, vitamin D, your doctor will recommend vitamin D supplement and a change of diet, I would assume. I think that diet should be such a big part of medical health care when you see your doctor. Every time you see your doctor about this or that, they should be like, oh, how's your diet? What are you eating? This, you should be eating some of this. Have you been adding this into your diet? And then a quick blood test to show vitamin deficiencies, because that's what the rich and famous do. They get these body scans. Like, I remember reading about this back when Britney Spears was young, and she would get a body scan that would tell you exactly what you're short on, you know, checking for like cancers and all that kind of stuff as well.
Please, go on.
All right, we'll talk to
Excellent.
Tavina.
As for me,
Interesting fact
I
about
must mourn my
supplements.
cousin's passing.
Dairy has a lot of
Son,
great
there's a
properties,
shrine
but low-fat
upstairs.
dairy tends to be best.
When you return,
Like, I
meet
love
me
fat-free
at the Halls
yogurt,
of
yeah.
Obedience, where we first met.
See, I don't know. I always hear conflicting
By
stuff
Genon's
about
grace,
fats.
We'll find out who the supply thief
But again,
is
it's in
and bring them
moderation.
to
If you're drinking a
justice.
gallon of milk a day, that's not good for you. But if you're drinking like 8 ounces of milk a day, or 6 ounces, that'll be fine, probably. I don't know. And then you're getting the benefits of the milk. I'll see what I can uncover about Yander's rest.
Serpent guide you.
But that's
and
the other
be
issue
safe.
with diet is so much like misinformation and just like not understanding exactly what, because you're getting conflicting information from everywhere, right? Like you'll watch one video and be like, oh, this is the best way to go. And then another video will say, no, that guy over there is an idiot. If you do that, you're going to get cancer and super AIDS. Like, what?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. So the High
Something I
Council
can do for
runs
you?
houses under Varun?
No, it's complicated.
Oh, let me get my notepad.
Jinan Varun himself established the rules.
Mhm.
Let me see if I can make it easy for you.
Hmm.
The Speaker has supreme authority. He is the voice of the Great Serpent. The houses each handle
Middlemen.
some function of daily life
That
and are
runs every
individually
religion,
run
those
by
middlemen.
the elder of the house.
I think I'll talk directly
Each
to
of
the
the
snake
houses
god, if you
also
will.
appoints a mediary to the High Council.
I'm a bit of a
to
demigod
inform and
myself,
advise
if
the
I'm being
Speaker.
honest.
It's a separate position from the elder, with a lesser degree of authority and prestige.
I think that nutritional education should be like a priority when it comes to almost all medical visits, man. Like seeing a medical dietitian almost should be something you do every 6 months, like you see, you know, your other doctors or whatever. Yeah. I mean, everything's a poison in the right amount, right? How often is the science and all the corrupted scientists that are paid off by the supplement corporation? Problem with supplements is they're not regulated in the U.S. I don't know about Canada, but in the U.S., the FDA doesn't really regulate supplements. They just make sure you don't have poison in it, like lead or, you know, whatnot. Large part of my degree is learning to review academic articles. Yeah, learning how to read them
are
and
speaking, are
interpret
we
them,
not?
you know, requires damn near PhDs, right? Because, like, I'll read a science journal article and then they'll be referencing a study and then I try to read the study. And then, but depending on what the topic is, I'll have to look up like every third or fourth word, you know, because once you start getting into like PhD studies, you know, it gets very detailed and very much esoteric. It was actually pretty recently added that dietitians can be visited and billed to insurance. That's insane. It's taken this long. It's like insurance pays for chiropractors, which is, you know, bunk. But yet they won't pay for dietitians, which is super. Is that what you want to be? You want to be like a dietitian?
You were saying?
I was saying, got it, makes sense.
So you must have a head for politics.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Or
100%.
you're good at pretending. Either way, you will fit right
Both.
in here.
Nice. All right, you seem unhappy I was allowed to become part of House Room. Not only that, but I'm a vindicator. I got a title. Look at all this stuff.
Don't take it personally. We've
No,
been
I
through
got
so
thin
much
skin,
these
man.
last few weeks. The council is attempting to claw back some semblance of order from the chaos, steer things past this somehow. And then Malibor goes and throws you into the middle of all this without even consulting us.
Yeah, but he's got a
It's
cool
just
name.
one more
And
breach
he's got
of a
those eye
protocol
tattoos that are
that
really
barely
distracting.
exists anymore. I am over it, I assure you. It is good to have you with us, and we are finally moving forward.
I like your haircut, by the way.
All must serve.
Not really into serving, unless we're talking about, like, leather straps in bedrooms. Then I am just a wee little peasant boy, ready to serve. Oops. What is this place? Medbay, copy that. Don't know what that is. Tis I, Professor Venkman. I have come to solve all your woes. These people won't sell me a gun.
Sorry, but you will have to
They
get
made me a
approval
profit, but they
before you
won't
can buy
give me a
weapons.
gun. Some bullshit. I mean, I got plenty of guns off the bodies of my fallen enemies, but... Hey, how's it going? Luther. How's it going, Luther? I like your hair. I used to have that hair. Ooh, the attractive lady. Hello, attractive lady.
Vindicator.
Her tattoo's really distracting.
I was wondering when you'd grace my office with your presence.
Sir, you single? Ready to mingle? Wasn't aware I had fans. We'll try to be flirtatious as the game will allow us.
Oh, you have fans
We know she's a bad
all
guy,
over
though.
Dazra. Count myself among them.
She's got the accent
In
of
fact,
an evil villain.
I think you and I are going to be fast friends. But I realize that's not why you're here. Shall we get down to business?
Ba, 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 ba. Too few people know what a dietitian means. Actually, is that the actual word? Or are you trying to say dietitian, or is that dietian? Is that like a new word? I don't know. Dietian. Search. Diet. No, that's dietitian. Yeah, you're just missing a T there. What do you need to be an actual dietitian? Do you need a master's, PhD, or do you just need like a bachelor's or a certificate from a lady in a trailer?
Looks like someone hit pause on your face.
Dietitian degrees. To become a dietitian, you typically need a bachelor's degree in related fields such as dietetics, nutrition, or clinical nutrition. You should choose a program accredited by the Accreditation Council for Education in Nutrition and Dietetics. Yeah, cool. Bachelor's, right on. It actually just changes here, so you can find some with only bachelor's, but they are grandfathered in. Oh. So in the U.S., you're saying in the future or in the present, you need a post-grad, master's, or PhD?
Could you hurry? Vision guests?
Actually, I needed it. Yep, that's...
Excellent. I take it this is about the missing supplies. I may have some intel on my computer that could help you with your case.
Nice. I have evidence also, an encrypted slate from a zealot. Sonnery thinks you can decrypt it.
Well, look at that. The Great Serpent favors us both.
I like your eyes.
It just so happens that one of my agents recently recovered a
big
zealot cipher
silicon
key
constructed
and dropped it off
mouth.
this morning. Here, a copy of the key for your records. Well, as you can see, the encryption they're using is mind-numbingly simple. Take the slate number and multiply the even numbers by 2. Your slate's numbered 2032, which means the key is...
Why don't you just do it for me? It's your computer, lady. Jesus Christ. It's a fun, weird degree. Right on. Biochem and culinary degree. Yeah, that's one of my favorite cooking shows. Was a guy who was like a chemist, but he turned cooking into like science. So he wouldn't just explain to you how to cook something. He would explain to you why he's doing it. So if he added an ingredient, he would tell you what it's doing, you know, on a molecular level or whatever. Super cool. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I have no idea. I'm like, just tell me what it says.
Wow, impatient much?
I'm a gamer.
But don't worry, your pretty little head.
Ooh.
I've got you.
I like her.
I'll just type in the correct code and voila! let's see what you've won.
She talks like an older
Looks
lady,
like
though.
an
Like a matron.
all-expenses-paid journey
Like a middle-aged, late
to
middle-aged.
Jandar's Rest.
But she's got the face of a
Lucky you.
34-year-old model lady.
Scanning the coordinates, these point further north, hidden in Badlands.
I can't remember the name of that show. It was a long time ago, though.
Never
Like the 2000s. The mid-aughts or something. He was actually at a mall that I was at. We were going to wait in line and visit him, but it was like a 3-hour-long line, so we were like, fuck that. I give you some backup. I have what you need. Ooh, I want to say that because it sounds flirty, but we're going to use this
Of
one.
course. Resources are thin, but maybe I can squeeze in a squadron or two should you get in a pinch.
Nice.
But that aside, let's get to the guts of the issue. After reading through the evidence, where do you think the supply thief is from?
Not at liberty to say.
Fine.
Top secret.
Keep your secrets. I'll do the same.
We're just trying to be mysterious. We have no
Whoever
idea.
the thief is. I think it's all but guaranteed you'll find more clues at Jandar's Rest. Now, since you have what you need, I'm going to turn my attention to other matters. I've enjoyed our time
I miss in
together,
gaming when you
but
could have
as
like
they
casual
say,
sex with randoms that you
mission
meet.
guests are
Like even
quick to
Star
stoop.
Wars, the Old Republic
Let's
MMO.
avoid
Remember,
that
you
from
could like
happening to
sex
us.
up like Sith Lord ladies. Super cool. I miss that shit, man. Like taking that away from our adventure games. Deployment recommendations. Very, very interesting. Good lord, do they actually think we're going to read all that? Alright, decrypted. Yeah, she's definitely a part of this group.
You might recognize the deeds. Better make haste. Zealots. Lots and lots of
Yeah,
zealots.
she's pretending not to like the zealots, but
And
we
if
know
you're
that's a
lucky,
lie.
The traitor sending them our supplies.
It's a little too obvious if it's her, though, right?
Another
'Cause
time,
she's
then.
kind of signaling that she's either the one or part of the ones. All right. Another one you're talking about, but I don't remember the name either. Yeah, neither do I. I can't even remember the guy's name. He was doing a podcast with his wife for a while. I don't know if they still do that or not. Yeah, he's kind of like balding, glasses. Now he's probably like 60-something. He was probably in his late 30s or 40s when the show was popular. We can Google it, though. Cooking show with science that was popular. Yeah, Good Eats. Good Eats, that's it. Alton Brown's his name. Yeah, he was on YouTube with his wife. I think I watched him and his wife on like a couple days before Christmas. They were doing like a little Christmas podcasty thing. Cute couple. Alton Brown, Good Eats. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, chemistry's tough. You know, I always thought chemistry would be cool, you know, be like a modern day alchemist, but chemistry, man, it's a lot of math, a lot of work to be a proper chemist. I don't know about the biochemistry, but I bet that's fairly difficult as well. How much chemistry have you taken for dietics? Biochemistry would be more interesting, though. See how the chemicals interact in living things. Badlands Power Relay. Cobalt. We'll scan this entire planet so we can have farms on our love nest. Oh, these are cool looking. Are you aggressive? Peaceful, nice. Oh yeah, you look super cool. Wow. What do they have? Membranes? I think I need membranes. Yeah, we're gonna have a farm of you guys. Hello. Even though that mouth has a hashtag, don't put your dick in that look to it. I saw one thing that looked like an octopus with a straight up vagina mouth. I mean, we're talking like vagina. Ooh, look at you. Nautilus scavenger. That's a cool looking animal. Let's scan your buddy over there. Oh, they got road signs. Holy shit. Yeah, see, this is like a proper town with, you know, larger areas than like a couple hundred square meters. Like New Atlantis is supposed to be the biggest city in the settled systems, and it's, you know, it's like a fob at best. None of you have played Starfield, have you? What? Why are you shooting at these guys? That one's defensive. Look how much damage you did. That was a lot of damage.
I hope wherever you store that, the smell will not be an issue.
Yeah, Draja doesn't like it when I butcher the animals. She doesn't mind me killing them, but she doesn't like me cutting off pieces of them and putting them in my pocket. We need all this for our love nest. Look at this, it's got pathways, road signs, super cool. It's got iridium. What is that? Space crash site, huh? I didn't do it. Wasn't us. Let's go check it out though. Whoop. Draja's down there kicking ass, taking names. Your companion will sit there and murder innocent people and then blame you for it. It's hilarious. Hopefully they fix that. Ooh, that's a level 92 turret. Ugh. Hey, what the fuck? Spacer, huh? How's a spacer doing on Varun, whatever the flip-flop? Yeah, like them apples. I think I need to switch to an inflictor at some point. Does just about as much damage once you modify it. Ooh, that was a rough landing, sir. Looks a lot like the ships I build. Alright, we got a spacer crash site. Whoop. Wakey, wakey. You have a visitor. Wow, that's not very nice of you. What do we get? Not very good. Refined bounty hunter, superior bounty hunter, quantum harness. Grab this. Ooh, that was weird. Buggy. What are you doing shooting me, sir? Whoop. Ouch. Where's all this happening? What's happening? Whee! I'll be right with you, madam. Why aren't you dead? Jesus, fucking die, man. Lovely. Binoculars. Midnight Delight. That does not give me anything. Ooh, what do I have here? Orders. Spacer crash site. Take your crew and head to that old crashed ship on the bluff and set up a base camp. Should make for a secure spot to store our valuables and give a good view of those of our room, too. Ever since arriving, our numbers are getting smaller and smaller. We need every advantage we can get. So I guess they were here just to, like, raid Varun stuff. Seems like a bad idea. Varun were known to be very dangerous in the settled systems. But that's because everybody's running into zealots. Whee! Greetings. Whoop. Where are you at? There you are. Whoop. Not very good loot. Oh wow, explosive relic Big Bang. I think we found our forever weapon for this playthrough. Oh, it's got Space Adept? God damn that Space Adept bullshit. Fuck you. That was almost like the perfect weapon. Space Adept bullshit, motherfucker. That is like the worst goddamn bonus. Stupid bullshit. I'm gonna write a naughty letter to Bethesda. Tell them what I think about Space Adept. How do I get out of here? It's upside down bullshit. Throw me off my game. Bethesda games are not designed for parkour. Luckily, we have a jetpack in this game. Whoop. Credits. Lawgiver. I do wish ballistic weapons did more damage. They're kind of weak. They're fun too, man. Once you get particle weapons, it's kind of hard to switch to anything else. The only other option is like mag weapons, you know, railguns. But they're so expensive to use because they're very rapid fire. Way Shrine of Obedience. Infiltrate. You know what? I didn't drop off loot. Let's drop off loot. Bum, 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 bum. That's my pirate half companion. Can't romance her. Very sad. We had a good playthrough though together. She never told me no. We wanted to murder a bunch of people that were supposedly innocent even though they were attacking us. She had no qualms about such things. But she never gave me the 15% bonus, not one time. That's the bonus for being romantic with your lover. Alright, let's do this. Boop, boop, boop. This is still probably going to be better than mine, though. Once I upgrade it. Space Adept. 30% damage while in space. Oh, fuck you, man. Staggering, explosive. Man. If it wasn't for that Space Adept, man, that would be a perfect weapon. Perfect weapon. Oh my god. They gave me 2 quest items. That's 5.4 pounds, which is a lot. I'll never be able to get rid of these. Music box. Socks. Oh, we got to keep socks. Another quest item that adds weight. Lovely. And another quest item. That's a lot of weight for fucking shit we'll never be able to get rid of. Because we already did those missions. Alright, you.
I'm listening. Let's see what you've got.
Oh, this is you. I think I have a mod that fixed her face a little bit. Alright, Sarah doesn't have anything. Did I already ask you about your personal life?
Sure, go ahead.
Do you have any religious beliefs?
My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you.
Doesn't disappoint me at all.
While we're on this journey
That's kind of
together,
how I am in real
I
life.
fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
I'm not religious at all. Well, wait a minute, am I? That's like background you can choose as if you're part of certain religions, I think. Ooh, maybe you can choose the serpents now. I don't know. I gotta take a quick BRB, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna do that. So that's all right. I will see you cats. A dual stream. I downloaded a plugin for it, but it wasn't working for whatever reason. I'll have to figure that out. Where is my future wife? Do you see my future wife? All right, let's take a nap. That usually gets her here.
And so our adventure continues.
There she is.
Yes? If I can take a few things, I will.
Ah, she equipped a blade. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna give her that thing. 20mm particle. Take that. It is cool that she was whipping out her reforged advanced Varun Shemaz corroding blade. Doesn't do a lot of damage, not at high levels. At high levels, you need to be doing like 1,000 damage. And she gives us credits every once in a while, which is very nice of her.
Indeed I do. All yours.
Thank you.
Is that it then?
It is for now. Sarcasm.
Yes?
That's a funny poster. Hello. Excuse me, excuse me. I need to build a ship, actually. We built one, but then we had to revert to an older save. Alright. Alright, let's head back up here. What is that? Deliver. Alright. Let's do that. Let's teleport right there. No, here. Yeah. Most of the citizens within Adazra were affected by the incident, being either left in a state of something or something else. Alright, we want to go to the Way Shrine of Obedience. Oh, we got the Nautiluses. Groovy. Nickel. I could use some nickel. Hello, friends. 'Tis I, Professor Venkman. Penitent.
Vindicator.
Right. So they did something naughty, and now they have to do penance? Is that what's going on here?
What better place to contemplate the nature of the great serpent and his works?
Yeah, there's a cool waterfall in New Atlantis.
Are not the beauty and majesty of nature truly
Sort
splendid?
of Sarah confessed her love to
There's
us.
serenity here that cannot be found in the city. It is the ideal place to contemplate the secrets and mysteries of the cosmos.
Maybe I'll show you the Unity one day. I can see the appeal. I'd get bored if I stayed out here too long. Sure, nature's great until it tries to kill you. What secrets and mysteries are you contemplating? Exactly.
Just now, I was wondering why the great serpent chose the form that he did. Why not a bird, or a groat, or some other creature? Why not a woman, or a man, or a child? Of course, it's folly to think that I, a lowly mortal, could even begin to grasp the mind of the divine. And yet, a curious mind cannot be stilled. It will seek answers.
I can see the appeal.
A kindred spirit, then. Wonderful. Let us share a brief meditation in celebration of this meeting. Now close your eyes and breathe
Close your eyes, everyone.
Deeply. Be calm. Do you feel that? It is the presence of the great serpent, omnipotent and all-seeing. Such divine communion purifies us and makes us strong. You may think this is a chance meeting, but I know the truth. The great serpent has a plan for us all, my friend. And this encounter,
I think he just put his penis in my hand.
part of it.
Yep, I knew it. One of those cults. I fucking knew it. The Great Serpent has nothing to do with it. I'm here to deliver a package. And what is the Great Serpent's plan for this encounter?
A tantalizing question. For what purpose has the Great Serpent brought you to me? Do you bring news from the city? Or do you perhaps come in search of wisdom? Is this meeting a turning point?
He's doing what's called cold reading.
And
He might
you
not even know
are
that
the
he's doing
agent
cold reading,
of
but
that
that's what he's doing.
change? I have no doubt that the great revelation awaits me.
Yeah, dude, I've got like a package of flipping, tampons. Alright, I got a delivery for you, man.
Solijana has at last found a new courier. Great serpent.
I'm a vindicator.
Christ. This package of dried and salted groat's meat will sustain me in my contemplations. So captivated am I by the serpent's
So these are
mysteries.
monks.
I sometimes go days without remembering to eat. I know it's customary.
They spend all their free
pay
time
upon
meditating,
receipt,
contemplating
but
the energies
let
of the
me
universe.
pose you this question. If we carry out the will of the great serpent, is that not the greatest reward of all? Compared to such divine favor, the worth of
I wonder
a
if
few
you were part
credits
of one of the
is
settled
mere
systems
pittance.
religions, if you could have different choices in the conversations here. Nice try, but you're paying for this. You're right, I don't need credits. The Great Serpent wants you to pay me, I'm sure of it.
Ah, I see. Far be it from me to deny the will of the great serpent. I wonder what else he has told you, and why he has chosen you to hear his divine voice. Questions for another day, perhaps. For now, here is your payment.
Nothing worse than a cheap monk. And I watched Conan. Never trust a snake cult. Even if they're a smoke show. Ooh, now we're talking.
This journey has renewed my faith.
There needs to be way more fucking Andrasia dialogue about everything going on here. That's kind of insane. Words of obedience. Learned about the path of redemption. One of the dead people talked about this. Alright, Shrine of Redemption. Journey brings us here. Read words. Our lives are not our own. Sure they are. Speaker, make ourselves, yeah, sure so as well. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Copy that. Words on stone. Well, let's see. Is that mission close, though? Path of Redemption. Learn about the Path of Redemption. Ooh, it's really far away. It is way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Ask us for more work, career, house to fight it, infiltrate. Yeah, that's what. Good morning, Death Double D Dealer. Hey, welcome. Boop. How you doing, brother? Gotta chat me up, man. It's quiet in here. It's quiet. Tell me about your day. What game are you playing? Ooh, this is a very pretty planet if you're into pink purples. In my brain, I didn't really think of the Varun home planet being this, but it's cool. Is that a bad guy? Hello? Jesus Christ. It's a zealot. Came out of nowhere. Well, good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning. I love that movie so much. I have such a crush on Debbie Reynolds when she was younger. You know, like from 18 to 45 or 50 or whatever. Sorry. I need your insides. I need to build a love nest to impress the pretty lady behind me, like way behind me. You know what? I need to download that fucking AI fix for your companions. They are so bad if you don't have that. Entering the arena, we've got one of my favorite new streamers. We've got Frog Bellerin. Hail and welcome, sir. Boop. How you doing? I'm enjoying it. I like the DLC. We had some growing pains with crashing, but a lot of that probably had to do with my mods, you know. So I had to get my mods working. I had to get my achievements working. You know, so I lost hours of time, but, you know, it's the growing pains you take. But even people without DLC said that they were having various problems, like, you know, textures, missing things, problems with loading, all types of interesting, buggy things. But as we all know, say it with me, it's a Bethesda game. Tell you what, they get a lot of leeway with that stuff. How you doing, Frog? Did you? I don't think you streamed today, did you? I've got you on notifications. I'm a big fan. Alright, we are at Yondar's Rest. You know what? One thing Twitch has done that I do enjoy is that recommendation thing, especially when you're rating. So now instead of rating the same people over and over again, I'm rating people that I actually like. You know, they're into the same things that I am. They're about the same size I am. Not my penis, of course. I have a giant penis. Greetings, Mad Mama. 'Tis I, Vindicator of Inkman. Goddamn. I think I pissed him off a little bit. Boop. Yeah. Oh, God. Man, they're like some goddamn rocket launcher things. These things are gnarly. Run away, run away. Let's give him a little bit of time, space, tomfoolery. Oh, you know what? I think I gave Andrasia one of them rocket launcher weapons. It's not really a rocket launcher, though. It's like an energy weapon of some kind. I did. Played Dead by Daylight. Sweet. That's the hide and seek game, right? That's a very damaging weapon. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. It's very painful. Man, those weapons do not mess around. Run away, run away. Hey, they're everywhere. Let's do... I don't think that helps you at all, right? Okay, it does help you. Nice. I think you just have to break line of sight. Oh, that's cool armor. Sneaky, sneaky! Haha. I'm still invisible, too. How cool is that? I never really use sneaky, sneaky stuff. Through quick strike. Yeah, hide and seek basically covers it. So perfect, October. October, November is like my favorite times of year. Well, and December, because I love Christmas. But I mean, come on, I mean, I'm from Florida, so it's always hot here, so like October, November, December is like the best weather. Or winter in general. But man, I love this time of year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. What about you guys? What's your favorite season? Modified. Ooh, what the fuck is that? That's a new weapon. I think it's the first time I've paid retail for DLC in many, many years. Caped House Dual Kef Suit. What does that look like? Ah, it's the same thing I'm wearing. Look at me, fancy lad. So fancy I get a plus 5% persuasion. Yeah, Fall's my favorite as well. Did you play Starfield at all last year or so, since it came out? Or are you even into this type of game? Because normally you're playing Dead by Daylight or retro games, which is super cool.
Someone or some.
I love watching retro games because you can like talk and do stuff while you're playing it. You know, nobody's really having to pay attention to a story. I play a lot of sandbox games, you know, so I can do the same. I started streaming on a game called Mountain Blade Warband, which is, you know, just like a sandboxy war game, medieval war game. We are quite encumbered.
Yes, you need me. Do not have all the fun with.
Sorry.
Hello.
I clicked the wrong thing.
What have you got for me?
Ooh, lots of things, but I'm going to keep it professional for now. Oh yeah, I need to modify that. Perfect. Souls-like RPGs or Nintendo games. Yeah, that's a really good variety. I still need to play Elden Ring. You know, I dominated like Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 and 2. Never played Dark Souls 3 and haven't played Elden Ring yet. This month it'll be a lot of horror games. Yeah.
Ah. Yes, we are.
I like horror games well enough if there's a lot of like action adventure in it, but if it's just straight up me walking down dark halls for long periods, I can't do that for very long. Like I could, like it's a great game, I'm sure, but Alien Isolation, the whole time I played that, I'm just like, man, I really could use a pulse rifle right now. Just give me my goddamn pulse rifle. Oh yeah, I want to look at that one weapon.
What did you need?
The love of a good woman. What do you need? Oop. Somebody, oh, god damn, that thing does a lot of damage. Get away from me, lady. Boop. I need to change the barrel on this weapon. Hey, stop that. It's not very nice of you. Boop. Now I'm invisible. Can't see me. Boop. The assault spacesuit max shear. Why do you have such low quality gear, lady? She's probably low level. You could be fighting like level 100 and somethings and then level 5s at the same time. Dark Souls 3 is really good. It's more linear than the other Souls games. That could be good. I really got into PvP in Dark Souls 1 and 2. I love coming up with, you know, theory crafting builds. Cuz I don't know if you did too much PvP in those, but it was like once you leveled up to, you know, once you collected a certain amount of souls, you just couldn't, the game wouldn't be able to find you anybody to play with, so you would just re-roll a new character. In fact, PvP was like the most fun in like the mid to like the middle game. I don't know, like mid-level or low level, because you're just dunking on new bros. What does that look like? Yeah, that one right there, that one's pretty cool. Wow, 140 for a helmet? Yeah, that's probably like the best armor in the game now when it comes to damage resistance. We just got to get our hands on some legendary versions of it. Do you have a favorite horror game? Like, are you going to play Alien Isolation, or do you prefer more terrestrial horror like Blood and Guts and Jason and stuff? I believe there was a Friday the 13th game that was really good. It came out a couple years ago, but I believe it was very similar to Dead by Daylight. It was more of a hide-and-seek type game. Don't quote me on that. Oh yeah, these are some badass armors. I mean, that thing just by itself almost has a damage resistance of my Starborn suit. Can't believe that Space Adept. That enrages me. Alright, let's enter thy dungeon. Silent Hill Remake. That'll be cool. I played the Silent Hill games when they first came out, back on, what, the PlayStation? And PS2? But I kind of remember the enemies, but I couldn't tell you the story. I think it all ended up just being kind of like a nightmare, right? Like, I think the protagonist was dead or something, and then he was stuck in, you know, midway between life and death. Something like that. Something very Japanesey. Oh, give me a break with that. You sons of bitches. Oh, so close. It took longer than it should have. Oop, sneaky, sneaky. Hello. Hey! None of that, sir. None of that. He, too, is sneaky, sneaky. But yeah, I'll definitely be checking out your Silent Hill remake. I would say my favorite streams to watch are either like high quality PvP stuff to learn tips and tricks on games that I play. Well, I kind of feel bad about killing a miner. We're a miner.
We will find you. You're too good.
I'm sorry. When you first crank up this game, you're a miner. Not like underage, but you know, like getting rocks and stuff. It's a proper evil man's cackle. He's got a badass weapon. No, he doesn't. He's mining lasers on me. You know what? That's funny. That's kind of like your first weapon is your mining laser, and no other group has used it. Only the player. That's funny. Bum, 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 bum. Oof, 156. Perfect. Sounds like Andrea's just having a good old time. Wonder what they're mining for. Probably supplies to keep their ships running or something.
There are only so many places you can hide, Crystal!
Unrivaled Novolite. Wow, are we actually getting improved Novolites for the first time ever? Yeah, does a little more damage. That's just the pistol. So I was thinking about doing a pacifist run, but the stun guns are hot garbage, man, at high levels.
Brother, an offering for the great serpent!
Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Nope, none of that, sir. That was fun. How many Silent Hills did they make? I remember they were talking about making a TV show of Silent Hill, or they did. Maybe it was an anime. I don't remember. Kind of want him to shoot with that mining laser, because if it does 4 damage like my mining laser. Neat. That's funny. Nah, this is Starfield's Dead by Daylight right here. Mm-hmm.
Now you will pay!
Yeah, see, that power is almost useless even against a level 84.
You will know the truth, coward! Where have you gone, coward? There you are! Heretic!
What's the range on that?
Come back and face me, coward!
Alright, we'll leave him alone. Whee! I don't see any minerals in here. I'm not really looking though. These guys don't even have armor. What was that Caped Zealot Suit 3? Zealot helmet. What was Caped Zealot Suit 3? Is that a spacesuit? No. What does that look like? Yeah. It's like a filthy version of this. We'll stick with that one. Have you played Silent Hill before, or will this be a first playthrough? Oh, nice. Don't take what I said literally. I don't remember anything about the story, to be honest with you. I remember the bad guys, like the big giant guys with the weapon and the heavy metal helmets and stuff. When I think of Silent Hill, that's what I think of. And then running, lots of running. It was also one of those funny games to where, like, you know, it wouldn't let you cross the road because there's yellow tape across it. That's like a thing in Japanese games where they didn't even try to like put a wall there or whatever. They're just like, no, you can't go this way. You have to go through like 3 hours of crafting and exploration to try to open up this door that you could easily kick down, but, you know. Ooh, advanced elemental. Let's see what that weapon's all about. Oh, it's one of them. Give that to Andresia. Alright, put that... Grab sprint. Do I need grab sprint? We're gonna put it there for now. Alright, let's do grab sprint. What do I do? Whoop. Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh god. Bro, away. Jesus. Man, gotta be careful. Got to be careful. Those rocket launchers do not mess around. Yeah, see, that does no damage. We will not be using that. Get off me. Very busy. Gravity wave. Boom. I like that just because it's very Jedi. Yeah, that's fine. Jesus. Oh my flipping lord. When they get a beat on you, it's just like insta death. I didn't used to be into horror games as much. Yeah, my tastes in games have definitely shifted over the years. Like, you know, my favorite computer games on the PC were RTSs. Oh my fucking god, I gotta do this all over again. You know, so think like Total War Rome, that kind of thing. And now I can't play them anymore. I'm just kind of like, I'm over it. I want to play them and I want to like them, but you know, games advance, so it's like I want to play the new stuff. I have a lot of nostalgia for old games. Like anytime I run into an old console, you know, like a Sega Genesis or something, you know, I'll throw in Road Rash. I'll be like, oh yeah, I love this game, but I'll only play it for you know, a few minutes, and then be kind of over it. Oh, can't do any of that. Alright, we need something else here. I could probably play retro games like Ghouls and Goblins or Blaster Master. I used to love them games. Ghouls and Goblins is still probably the hardest game I've ever played. But retro games were difficult by design because the content was very short, so they had to make them damn near impossible. To where like even the people who made the game couldn't beat those games, especially Ghouls and Goblins. That game was bullshit. And then when you did beat it, they wanted you to beat it again in reverse or whatever. Or Castlevania, what was it? Alucard, that Castlevania with Alucard. That's probably like the last platform retro game that I beat, was that Castlevania Alucard game. Like Symphony of Night or something. Very difficult game. But cool, that one was cool. That one was kind of like a hybrid modern classic game. So it's probably like late 90s or something when it came out. I think I played a remastered version a while back. But nowadays, I'm either into games like this, you know, action RPG with a cool story. I love sandbox war games like Mountain Blade. I would be in love with Star Citizen if it was a real game and not a tech demo that cost thousands of dollars. Hello. Nice to meet you. Whoop. Hey, no, that's her. No, not that. Quit shooting me with your stupid stun weapon. Tell you, man. A lot of bad guys in here. Have you done an Alien Isolation playthrough? That'd probably be a good one for October. That one's pretty long, though. That might take all of October to get through. I wonder how long Silent Hill games were. They were... Back then, games like that probably took you, like, less than 20 hours to beat, maybe. Depending on if you used a guide or not. Most gamers nowadays, they don't even try to play without guides. They go right to the guide. Because you can, like, double or triple playtime if you don't use guides. I'm not a heretic. I joined House for him. But I guess there's zealots. They probably think everybody's a heretic but them. Get off me. Where is he? Alright, you guys asked for it. You're going to get it. Phase time shenanigans. Boop. Wherefore art thou? That's when they killed us last time. Nice. Can I take a nap? I love how you can take a nap in the middle of a gunfight.
About time you were awake.
Where have you been? You need to get your fucking AI back. Your vanilla AI is garbage. Why are they reading this? There once lived in a sequestered part of the city of Dazra one Mr. Godfrey Nicholsey, a worthy gentleman who, taking it into his head rather late in life that he must get married, and not being young enough or rich enough to aspire to the hand of a lady of fortune, he wedded an old flame out of mere attachment. That's what we call love, who in turn had taken him for the same reason. But the man, angry at his station in life and the authority of the great houses, threw in with the zealots and threw away the love of a good woman. Well, that was rather silly of him. Shruk Varun's third novel is the tale of a young man who struggles to support his family after his father loses sight of the great serpent's true message, joins the zealots, then dies penniless and alone. A lot of crusaders did that. Somebody's up there growling. Boop. Haven't done Alien Isolation either. Yeah, that's considered a horror game by most. Sci-fi horror. One of the best. It's a hidey game. You're always having to hide. Do you have a favorite recent game that you played? Probably Dead by Daylight, right? That's the one you like the most. Is Dead by Daylight the one where you can have skins to look like Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger and stuff? That's super cool. Whoop. I would have loved to have that game back when I was younger, because when I was younger, I'd always throw parties. You know, my buddies, their girlfriends, my girlfriend. You know, we used to have like Halo parties and stuff. But a party game like that would have been amazing back then, for me, personally. I'm sure it's amazing now, too. Whoop. Oh no, they want me to do something. Find the key. Find the key. "'Tis I, Vindicator of Venkman, come to show you the error of your ways, zealot." Didn't quite stick that landing. Perfect. Ooh, lore. Zealot Scriptures, Volume 3. In time, Yandar amassed an army of the devout, growing House Malene into a force on par with the colonies of the settled systems. He organized attacks in civilized space and dispensed the gospel of Janan to all who would listen. So this was the Serpent's Crusade. Apostates and accursed alike heard the true word, blessed by the Serpent's tongue, and pledged loyalty to Jandar's cause. But Yarick, in his final betrayal, deemed the promise to be zealots, and so this lie became the word spoken by the damned. Yeah, it's usually how schisms in religion works. One side's like, you're wrong, the other side's like, no, you're wrong. Well, let's kill each other about it. I wish this stuff was different. Ooh, a lemon. Oh, Elden Ring, yeah. Game of the year. I need to play Elden Ring. What do you think about those new Souls-like games that have come out in the last couple months? There's like 2 or 3. One of them was an indie. And then the Monkey Wukong game. Everybody seems to like that one. They say it's like an easier Dark Souls game. I think that's the first Chinese video game I've ever heard of that was really good. Usually I'm not really into Chinese games. You know, Japanese games can be okay, South Korean games can be okay, but they're usually like full of microtransactions. May get to it later, yeah, once it's on sale. If you're anything like me, I'm allergic to paying retail for games. I paid retail for Starfield in this DLC, but I broke out in hives shortly after. Bum, 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 bum. I want to stop hacking into things because it's not worth it at all. But it's become a habit now. But if I never see that minigame again, I'll be a happy man. Smoked salmon seaweed. Oh yeah, I've got to eat her thing. What does smoked salmon give me? Seaweed's worthless. We drop that. Don't need that. I can sell that. That gives me, that's worthless. Alright, so far I just like the groat stew, or groat pie I should say. Eat that. Oh, I love how to eat groat pie I have to eat the non-stolen ones first. That's bullshit. It seems like an oversight to me. Relic shotting, nice. What's your experience with Bethesda games like you know, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, all that kind of stuff? Are you into them? I love them, but I've been playing them for so many years. It's kind of like I can see past the bad parts. Now this game was kind of disappointing overall. The main reason I kept playing it was just because I love space opera, exploration, sci-fi. We will let one live to let the others know not to mess with Professor Venkman. I haven't played too many of them.
You're too late, Vindicator.
Hello, Batman.
The contact has already returned to Dazra.
Man, I bet that
And
mouth
your
tattoo is
handler,
extremely painful.
Kisrani, will die.
Or is that just
by their
motor
hand.
oil? Alright, let's try to persuade him. Do I want to leave him alive? Let's see if we can even do that.
Child of Jerick. Normally,
I'm wearing a persuasion
I would
outfit.
Not entertain
Do you
such
find me attractive,
cowardice.
sir?
But the speed of your arrival is suspicious. How
I was
did you
like that at
find
certain
this
points in my
place so
life.
swiftly?
You know, like I would party a lot.
I wonder if the contact has
You know, doing other
betrayed
things.
us and fled to safety. Killing us would remove his only witnesses.
And then for years, I only played 2 games.
Interesting. I suspected the same.
But the cool thing about that is now that you're back to gaming, you've got like damn near infinite games to choose from, like super high quality games.
The warden is
Oh,
known
fuck you,
for
game.
It seems a bit... If our suspicions are correct, then perhaps it is time to lay down.
Silver Tongue Devil, my favorite
Very
build.
well. If we have been betrayed,
Always level up your charisma
there
in
is no
Bethesda
bargain
games.
left to uphold.
Get some really good
The name
conversations.
of our contact is from House Kadik. This slate will
I
give
knew
you
it.
all the evidence you need. Goodbye, child of Jerick.
We just did what people haven't been able to do
Pray
in
we do
centuries.
not meet again on more even ground.
Made peace. What do you mean even? I just took on like 50 of you. It's not even at all. I mean, we are Starborn Jedi, basically a god, but you know. You guys should make friends with the other ones. What is this? Can I steal this? Credits? Ooh, nice. And that melee weapon sucks. All melee weapons suck. Keep giving me that shitty weapon. Oh yeah, man. They could never make a new game and it would still take you forever to get through that backlog. I mean, I've had a proper gaming PC since 2019 now, and I still am catching up. Yeah, I still want to play, you know, Dragon Age Inquisition. Yeah, it's like a 2014 game.
Want us to reunite with the heathens of Dazra.
Let's go and Zealot. Do you have any more
You
lore,
have the evidence.
brother?
You are free to go.
Free to
But
go. I was free to go anyway.
Next we meet,
Dude,
blood will be shed.
are you threatening me, Master Jedi? I'll be back, sir. If you like action horror, I just finished a game called Days Gone. You can get it super cheap. It's a 2019 AAA game. Ton of fun. Zombie game, fighting giant hordes, lots of weapons, motorcycles. It's fun. You play a biker who's kind of a douche, but he's got a lot of PTSD. They were supposed to have a morality system, but they took it out of the game, which makes conversations a little clanky. Little clunky. Well, I hope you slept well, Exo. Go back to bed. It's, what is it, 0200, man. Gotta get that beauty sleep. Whoop. Press all the ladies or boys. Varun Zealot, I've made peace with your people. Will you attack me anyway? he was gonna type me anyway. Oh, 100 here, but the Legend Masterella stream. Oh, yeah. I might switch it up to early evenings. What's your time zone, EXO? Oh, yeah, you're 1 hour behind me. All right. So I was thinking about switching it up to like around, it'd be 8 o'clock your time. Or, 2000. I don't know. I do, if all things were created equal, I would stream, like if I was a full-time streamer, I would stream between 11 p.m. and like 6 a.m. But all things aren't created equal sometimes, because I love nighttime. I love the nightlife. I love to boogie. Sorry. I need your adhesive. What do you guys have? Adhesive. We'll let them live. Hey. But I like watching whenever it's satisfying, seeing the notification. Yeah. There's a couple streamers that I really dig, but they only stream like, half a dozen times a year, or not even that. Because the only people I have on notifications are super groovy cats that I can hang with on the regular. Kind of like Frog Bellerin. Actually, did we shout you out? Sorry about that. Shout out Frog. He has a chill stream. Great to hang out with while you're having dinner or whatever. You are a beautiful butterfly. You are loved. We will follow your channel. He plays a lot of Dead by Daylight. Because Master Roll said in the early evenings. Or I think he also streams in the afternoon. Our time. I think he's a West Coast guy. And then we raided somebody last night. It was pretty groovy. He's like one of those party, like, hashtag 420 type streams.
Maybe not. Maybe she's not going to kill me.
Florida's getting marijuana, legalized recreational marijuana on the ballot. So hopefully everybody will vote that in. I don't use marijuana, but it needs to be legalized. Oh, that's so cool. This reminds me of that Skyrim DLC that I never could play because it kept crashing on my PlayStation 3. But the island, not the vampire one, but the other one. This reminds me of that place. I need to do that DLC one day. I don't think I've ever done it. I think I might have done the vampire one on my nephew's PlayStation 4 back in the day. Oop, getting lag. Shaders got to do their things with the VRAM or whatever. This guy's got a name. Oop, let me put my gun away.
Expect me to accomplish.
I bet you have a side quest for me, don't you? Not right now, though. Ooh, quick save. Feel like the game wants to crash. Ooh, goods exchange.
The gods overheard my neighbor forsaking the great serpent.
What?
What a fool.
That's blasphemy.
I have not seen him in days.
That's a bone knife. So in their religion, when they're little kids getting educated and trained, they get given a pet. And they fall in love with the pet. And then they're like, okay, now you gotta kill your pet. And then they make a weapon out of the pet's bones. And then that's their most, valued possession. Rather dark. When you marry Andresia, she gives you hers. I'm here to trade.
You have no place in our city. Were it not for the council, you would be cut down, as you should.
I know you think that, but trust me. Starborn are not to be taken lightly. I believe we're basically on par with your Great Serpent. Alright, so can't trade there, fine. You okay there, chap?
You're back.
Yep.
Did you uncover anything at Jandar's Rest?
Oh yeah, lots of things. Majin Kadik is a supply thief. Your life is in danger. Majin Kadik may be sending an assassin, a member of House. What's with the armed guard? No, she's got assassins after her. That's what's with the armed guard.
Mujin? Does this mean he's the supply thief? Are you sure? Then I may be walking into an ambush, seeing as Mujin.
We're not sure though. That bad guy totally could have lied
and supplied my security detail.
We didn't check.
The meeting takes place inside the halls of obedience. Will you watch my back?
Yeah, I've got you covered. This meeting may also be a trap. I'll try. I think it's risky. Maybe a trap.
I'm well aware and brought
as the great
aware,
Akbar once said.
But I'm still counting on you to be my dagger in the dark.
Or he said it twice.
Okay.
Dagger in the
Let's
dark.
Walk.
I'm not a dagger in the dark. I'm a golden gosh dog hammer in the sunlight. I bask in the glory of honor and justice. I am the Vindicator.
House, Malene!
Assassin.
Yes, what was that?
Are you alive? You better be alive. That'll be annoying. See, not even the NPCs can handle these overpowered SOBs. Yeah, you'll be fine. We'll heal you up. Computer passcode. Did you pick security guard? Nice. I'll be right with you, madam. I got a loot. It's a main character thing. Target. Yep, we'll read that. Let's read that, actually. Whoop. My handler has asked for a target to be eliminated, and I would like to enlist some help as a show of good faith and to seal our contract in blood. You know, that lady was supposed to send security with us to go help with those zealots, and they did not. Send me someone from Yandar's Rest, loyal to the cause. I will be posing as security for the target. Well, they need to get better security if he could just, like, on the fly go and pretend to be a security guard. Pretty bad. Alright, let's go help out Kasran. What's your name? Kisrani.
I'm sorry, Vindicator.
Oh, fuck this game.
I don't think I'll make it.
I don't think there's anything we can do.
To Tevina. Bring the people responsible to justice.
Maybe if I used phase time, but I think that was just a scripted death. We will wear your clothing in your honor, madam. It really bothers me that when you take their clothes, they don't get naked or in their underwear. It's super annoying. Alright, we are wearing her stuff. Okay, cool. Ooh. Oh, wow, they've got a... That's not even Varun's security guard. That's like a Settled Systems security guard. That's funny. Somebody made a mistake. Alright, well, let's go kill somebody. Some bad person. Or bring him to justice. One or the other. General Atomics Magic Gray Eagle just flew over me. A General Atomics Magic Gray Eagle just... with evil person. I wonder if they were doing it for profit or for the loyalty to the Zealots. Herald's Rest. What's the point of this platform? There's no point to this platform. There's no walkway up there. I knew you were the bad guy because you had a very obvious voice when you were talking about this.
The Great Serpent would not have done this unless truly necessary.
Can I buy
Can I get you anything?
throat stew from you?
This is what I have.
Throat stew, that's all I need. Throat milk. Damage resistance. Koza. So that's probably fermented milk. Goat milk. I do kind of get like a Mongol vibe from them, but with religion.
You seem to be doing well. Another
I have my ups and downs. Oop, alcoholic. Alright, you.
Vindicator, how goes the investigation?
Pretty good.
Wait, is something wrong?
Yes.
You look a little pale.
Not as pale as you'll be. I'm fine. Kasrani, on the other hand, is without a pulse. Sorry you have to hear it this way, but Kasrani Dukef has been killed.
What? But she was just in my office. She'd gotten a personal security detail to protect her.
I tell you what, if they don't have security cameras, we could be a suspect. Zealots somehow replaced the detail with one of their own. Her security attack, she got killed in the crossfire.
By Jinan.
And not just one, but all three of her security were zealots.
Our security. Then whoever orchestrated this must be on the inside.
I'll plug the picture in Discord. Nice.
But there is a saving grace. If it was her own guard that attacked her, I know for a fact who the supply thief is. The person who hired them. Mujin Kadik.
Well, aren't you a genius? Pretty cool in my honest opinion. Not every day a bomb drone flies over. Yeah. Alright, where are we at here? Cumberland City. I have no idea where that is. Bumpus. Never heard of that. I don't recognize any of those places. Oh, so you didn't see it with your eyeballs. You're using tracker stuff. I heard they changed the law with that so we can't track billionaires' private jets now. I love how Congress can pass anything super easy when it benefits the rich and powerful, but when it like helps the people, it takes decades to never get passed.
You stop talking.
Can we
Did the vortex get your brain
still track private jets? Because you can track jets in general, but you don't know who owns a jet. Yes, private jets can still be tracked, but there are some ways to make it more difficult. So now basically what they've done is jets can still be tracked, but you don't know who owns a jet because they can change their flight numbers or something. Congress passed some kind of law. So you do that? You just like watch what kind of flights are passing over you? That's cool. It's like the old school people that would listen to ham radios all night. Or like listen to NASA radio. Of a diddler. Yeah, it's a good one.
Looks like someone hit pause on your face.
Yeah, I think Puffy is not going to ever be a free man again. Alright, I also found evidence he's the supply thief. But I still think she's the mastermind.
Perfect. Aiding the zealots is a capital crime, even more serious than murder. Give me until tomorrow to prepare, and then meet me in my office.
I feel like we're about to get murdered.
Kadik will answer for his crimes. And I will take pleasure in making the call.
I recommend not trying to kill us, madam. It will not end well for you or anybody else. Note from my patron. Had to enjoy a bottle of Koza when this... What? Hard to enjoy a bottle of Koza when this is the view. It doesn't taste the same without my old friends here with me. I think this will be my last drink before I join them in the crater. Well, that's super sad. So that person lost their friends and family, and they got drunk and then tried to unalive themselves, as the kids say.
We lost a lot of good people to the vortex.
Yeah, I bet you
Bar
did.
seems much emptier.
It's a pretty nice bathroom. That's very sad. Don't you worry, the main character has arrived to fix all of your woes.
I got you your favorite from the meat house.
Ooh.
Extra fatty, just the way you like.
Groat stew.
Do you want to eat it now? Please. Please, just eat something. Drink something.
This might be the
Say
depressed
something,
person.
Please.
Yeah, they're all in shock after the catastrophe. Alright, so that mission is on hold. Go stop a argument. Or a duel. Whoop.
Please, tell me what I can do to help you.
Great Serpent keep you.
Jesus Christ be praised. I'll use my Kingdom Come Deliverance religion on them. Boop. How's it going, everybody? That does not look like a duel. They've been waiting for us for a long time, though. Alright, let's have a chat, you and I.
What? What do you want?
I don't know, I got a mission log. Came here. You're causing a scene. Take this argument somewhere else. Break it up. Nobody wants to hear this. What's going on here? Yeah, let's break it up.
That is what I have been saying, but nobody listens to me.
Please accept my apologies.
These two are brothers.
I caught my brother attempting to do something unspeakable, and I could not contain my
Was he
anger.
molesting a Groat?
Oh yes, go on.
I've heard rumors about you,
Invite a
Varun.
total stranger into our family squabbles.
This is no squabble, you pompous fool. What you have done today is abhorrent. I can forgive stealing my money or pawning my valuables. What I cannot abide, however, is you attempting to some mother's
Oh yeah,
urn
back in
with
the
her
day, it was
remains
common to see
still
those
within.
antennas poking out. But yeah, when I was a little kid, my brothers had a ham radio. They'd go outside and talk to their buddies and stuff, and just play around on it, listen to the police radio. I wasn't paying attention. Times are tough, I guess.
I'm glad you understand.
The outsider may somehow understand you, but I do not. I am tired of your
No,
shamelessness.
man, meme away. That's what it's there
and
for.
I am done bearing what should be your indignity. Do you hear me? I am done.
The only thing that bothers me in
gone
Discord is
too
when people
far
at
this time,
everyone
And
too
I
much.
cannot bear the humiliation
You know,
of
I
being
allow you
your
like
brother
one at
any
everyone every
longer.
couple months.
I challenge you.
But I always mute Discord, right? So I don't want to get, except for my channel. Like my channel, I have it to where if
Are
you
you mad?
type in there, I get alerted. But it's a pretty quiet channel.
Are you sure?
Because when I go to
There is
inactive,
already
you know, it
so
kind of
much
dies
death
off.
in the city. What good would this do? There has to be another way.
Too late, Danica.
But no,
He
plus all
has
the memes.
issued his challenge. I accept. In fact,
I've got it set to
look
adult too,
forward
so
to it.
you can go
You-
not safe for work.
You shall be my second.
I'm not getting. What? Why me? Is there some other way we can resolve this? Yeah, let's do it peacefully. I don't even know what's saying. Yeah, it's peaceful.
No. I believe we have just passed the point of no return.
I
I
disagree.
would not have proposed the duel unless I were fully committed to it. I am well past the point of compromising.
If this was Westeros, this would be a very naughty thing to do. Ken slaying is evil. Why me?
No, why not you? You seem capable and trustworthy.
We are the main character.
The true answer is because Amila has no one, family or otherwise, willing to be his second. He has burned every bridge there is to burn. He will have to resort to picking someone off the street regardless, so it may as well be you.
I do not want to wait any longer than necessary. If you agree to this, you will allow us to come to an immediate resolution. I will pay you handsomely.
Why are you asking my permission? We are not the law here. What the flip-flop? What if I just don't get involved with this?
Oh, that will pose a problem. You see, Borhol is a stickler for tradition. Apologies, dear brother, but it seems that your precious duel will have to wait, as I have no second to aid me.
Haha.
It is true that the
Can't
duel
murder your
cannot
brother.
commence until Amila acquires a second. This delay may be significant, as Amila has no one willing to aid him, including you, I assure you, you will be rewarded greatly if you do this. No, you truly have no shame, Amila.
Getting kind of
no
tired.
shame at all.
Oh, you're talking about you're going to spam it right now? Alright, if you spam it now, go ahead and mute it then. Whoop. And then I'll have to mute it later. Let's do it for, I don't know, do it for like 3 hours. Done. But I never mute the at everyone or at me. So if you ever need to talk to me, you can just at me or PM me or whatever. Then I get notified. And there's a lot of memes. Right on, brother man.
What you have
All
done
right.
goes...
Well, look who is back.
I will help you.
Change your mind?
Yep. Okay.
Then it is settled.
Let's get this done.
Outsider, you will work alongside Danica to prepare for the duel. As for you, Amila...
Is this like a fetch quest? Do I have to like go get like the tears of a serpent snake or something and a bunch of other bullshit to come here?
Your life ends.
Do not sound so confident.
Can I just knock you guys out and drag you
Their
somewhere?
family home is this way. It is not. How are you handling everything?
Pretty well.
You do not let Amila break you down.
Mm-hmm.
I am sorry that you have found yourself in this situation.
Yeah, me too.
But know that you are doing Amila a great favor.
Mm-hmm.
He truly has no one else who would be willing to do this for him. He has burned every bridge imaginable. It seems that after years of suffering Amila's embarrassments, Borhall has reached the boiling point. But still, to challenge your brother to a duel. I pray that we will be able to work towards a peaceful resolution.
Well, you weren't very helpful when we were having the conversation when we could have put a stop to it.
No telling how long it will take to rebuild.
Yeah, it might be a while. Hopefully when we're done with this, the town will look cleaner.
I am trying to keep strong, but I fear I may be losing my mind.
Also, the regular NPCs look way better than like New Atlantis.
What to make of you.
Give me your helmet. She's always watching me, by the way. Always watching. I talk
Much
to you.
to do.
Alright, so we just have to wait for her to go to wherever the hell she's going. Boop. Scientific method. Talk to Azad Dubas. Boop. Alright, Azad Dubas. Hopefully your mission is more interesting than that one. Whee! Well, you're far away, aren't you? Abandoned camp. I could probably just fly up there, but we'll check this area out first. Whoop. Hamadi Station. But yeah, it's been years since I've seen a ham radio in use. What with the internet and all. Groovy. Copy that, XO, man. Enjoy your rest. Yeah, probably a lot less early onset ADHD, that's for sure. But I remember when I was a kid, everybody thought that, you know, TV, movies, video games were going to rot our brains and turn us all into violent criminals. That fateful day. A poem by Shireen Dubas, a work in progress. That means no comments from you, dear, not until it's ready. The gusts that howl in canyons deep are the serpent's hissing voice. He tells us of that fateful day. The time will come. We'll stand as one, and the chosen shall rejoice. Until that time, we heed the call to serve him, how we may, that all shall be found worthy. Our voices raised, his name be praised upon that fateful day. We know it's a good poem because it rhymes. Much love. Oh yeah, get that lurk in, brother. Get that lurk in. Sweet, sweet dreams. Don't forget to dream of thy large women. We're not going to steal from these people. We're going to sleep in their... Nope, can't sleep in their bed. Boop. Alright, what else do we have here? Tales of Two Systems. Checklist. Sweep the greenhouse. Place for clean the microscope. Alright, so these are scientists. Maybe a husband and wife researching stuff. Hello, husband and
We
wife.
just got another report from one of the growth farms.
Research mysterious animal deaths. Russia did that. They just dumped a bunch of toxic waste into a river to poison Ukrainian not livestock, but animals. Alright, investigate mysterious animal deaths. The calamity is the root, probably. Gather data, yeah. Groat status. Alright, they've got named groats. Charming and friendly creature. Stubborn old man. By the serpent, has there ever been so lazy a beast? That's funny.
More dead animals. Bladed backs this time.
Alright, so we've got
No signs
Shireen
of
and we've
injury.
got Azad. Alright, Azad, let's have a chat, you and I.
Hello. Welcome to Hamadi Station.
Well, thank you.
I do hope you're here about the research assistant opening. We haven't had many promising applicants.
By which he means we haven't had any applicants.
Well, yes.
There's a labor
Thank you
shortage
for the
currently.
painful reminder.
A lot of people have
Oh,
died.
Love of my life.
Or been ripped into space-time.
I'm Azad Dubas. My wife Shireen and I are scientists. We've been quite busy lately.
I've already
and
been in your
are
bedroom.
greatly in need of some
I read
help.
your wife's
We
poem.
put out a call for a research
It
assistant.
rhymed a little bit,
but
so it's
with
good.
Recent events, we haven't had much luck.
By which he means we haven't had any luck.
So, are you interested in a little field work?
Not particularly. Research method. My knowledge and expertise are at your service.
Ah, so you've some experience then.
Oh yeah, I'm a scientist.
The
I leveled
Great
it all up.
Serpent has truly blessed us.
Mm.
My wife and I have been studying a recent and somewhat troubling phenomenon. You see, the local wildlife has been dying, and we're not sure why. The remains show no signs of external injury or trauma, so we can rule out most of the usual causes.
Fighting for dominance or territory, predators, hunters looking for sport, those sorts of things.
I wonder if it's... No,
We
it wouldn't be
began
that.
to see this phenomenon just after the accident in Dazra.
Well,
We're
there you go.
convinced these events are linked, but the exact nature of the connection remains a mystery.
Well, you don't even understand the catastrophe. So how can you could understand what it's done? All right, zoology. You have performed a toxicology screening or checked for disease. We crashed.
I do
Yep.
hope you're...
By which he
I'm very
means...
interested in everything you were
yes.
saying.
I'm Azad. We've been quite...
Oh,
we
yeah.
put out a...
Oh,
By
yeah.
which he means...
So...
I feel like I've heard all this before.
So the Great Serpent... My wife and I...
Yep.
You see, the remains...
Fighting for dominance?
We began to see the... we're
Oh,
convinced-
fascinating. Zoology.
Not yet. Unfortunately, I'm not sure...
All right, let's do... do you have any evidence for theory? It sounds to me like you need more information.
An accurate assertion. This is where you come in.
I'm a bit of a main character.
I need you to search for corpses of local wildlife and collect tissue samples.
Yeah, get right on that.
I'll give you a biosample collector that will extract and store the samples safely.
I get
Try
fetch
to collect
quests. I understand
samples
why they
from
do it.
different kinds
But they
of
should at
creatures.
least make give it like a
cast
little
a
mini
wide
story
net.
that's
Return here when you've
interesting.
got them,
Yeah.
and we'll begin the
kind of like the guy with
analysis.
dementia. We did a little quest about a guy with dementia, and we helped him clean up his apartment. And so far, that's been my favorite quest on this DLC. Do stuff like that. Give us a story, man. Don't assign us to go collect corpses for some generic reason. All right, let's get on it.
Off you go then, and no dragging your feet. You're on the clock as of now.
That better be a joke. I will get to it when I get to it. All right, let's go to their basement and see if they have a sex dungeon. You think the wife is doing it because she wants to like move back to the city or something? That'd be sad. Probably not though. Ooh, what is that? I know, them shitty weapons. Lame. It's weird that they have a sneaky way of getting in here. But you can get these, like, contracts to break into places and, you know, plant evidence or steal evidence. So this might be a target for something like that in the future. Alright, dead Groot. Dead Nautilus. Alright, we'll head to this one first, I guess. Whee! I also wanted to fly back to New Atlantis and see if we fixed the missing forearms and legs and chests on NPCs. You know what this reminds me of? You guys play Mass Effect Andromeda? This reminds me of one of the planets on Andromeda. Or in Andromeda. Oh wow, we're fighting phantoms. Just show up and start annihilating the animals. I think we found the problem. Of the dead wildlife. Oh, a lot of bad guys over here. Quit murdering animals for no reason. So the people that are phantoms, I wonder what they think they're doing on their side. Like, do they think that they were teleported to some kind of like alien world? Or are they in a dimension of nothing but energy? Feels like they were also possessed too. Right? That first lady we saw on the space station. What do we have there? Whoop. I got the deluxe edition of Andromeda when it came out and beat it probably about 7 times. I liked it. My only complaint was the story wasn't as good as Mass Effect Trilogy, but I thought the gameplay was super fun. It was like my favorite gameplay out of every Mass Effect. The actual combat and driving around the, not the makeup, but whatever that vehicle was. That was a cool vehicle. I had fun upgrading it. I felt like the planets could have had some more stuff to them, but my biggest complaint was the story and the characters were kind of like meh. To where Mass Effect was one of my all-time favorite games and stories in a game. Hello, Carcass. Ooh, this is a cool place. Yeah, these guys are like messing around with Starborn technology. But it's not working well. Wow, a Dread Vortex thing. That's new. How cool is that? Dark Vortex Cyst. Give me your Dark Vortex Cyst. But I replayed Andromeda, I think, last year or the year before. I still enjoyed it. I also love the overall plot of what Andromeda was. You know, like a trying to save humanity by going to another galaxy to get away from the Reapers. That's kind of cool. So, like, even if we lost the war against the Reapers, at least humanity would survive. I thought that was cool. These guys do a lot of damage. And of course Andresia's not here because I don't have the AI fix mod. How do you compare Andromeda to the trilogy? Double D. Whoa, is that a USC or UC listening post? We're totally going there. Wonder if that's been here since the Crusade. That'd be cool if it is. That'll be effed up if it's like the UC killing animals to try to like starve the House of Varun. Oh, that's a cool looking place. We'll definitely have to do an outpost to see if there's any new stuff for outposts. Yep, hello. Remnant weapons, yeah. I do believe there's more zealots on this planet than regular maroon. There's a lot of bad guys here. Don't mind me, Varun Zealot. I don't want Deep Seeker, I want flippin' Varun stuff. Good times, zealots. You guys know how to throw a party. Actually, you know what? There's probably a boss chest here. I think the boss was right here. Did I loot the chest? The chest isn't always near them, but normally it is. Yeah, there's a boss chest in here somewhere. Probably. Not in the bathroom, though. Got some more phantoms kicking the shit out of the local wildlife. I think they're quite glitched out though. So they are teleporting, like Starborn. They don't just appear and then attack. They can appear, attack, and then teleport. You need to remember to collect these shards. I'm assuming that's to craft something super cool. So we have to scan the female groats, the male groats, and now the kid groat. That's a bit lazy. Infantry, why are you dead over here? Did I kill you? I don't think so. I think the kid groats effed him up. I've had to hack piles of dung before in this game. I don't know why you would hack a pile of dung, but it gives you stuff. Tissue sample. Not much of a carcass. Guess it didn't spawn. Got that one unlocked if we ever have to fast travel there. But this definitely feels more like a proper Bethesda game, the way they've done this planet. This should have been more. Ooh. So they're attacking the Rune Zealot. Let's see who wins. Looks like the Rune Zealot's having a bad day. Oh, cool, look at that. Actual water. How groovy is that? Oh, wow, it's a dam. See, this is the way New Atlantis should have been. That's so cool. Oh, it's dried up though. That's not good. Yeah, their dam's clogged up. They got plenty of water though. Yeah, see, the water levels are good. So they need to drudge all this. I don't know if the catastrophe did that to them, but I don't know if that's where they're getting their energy. I don't see why you would need that, because they have sci-fi technology that allows damn near infinite energy. What's that? That's cool looking. Hey! I don't have none of that from you, sir. See how much damage they do, though? That's a lot of damage. Alright, so they're smoking. I think the Phantom sort of smoke. So they're definitely getting blasted by some kind of sci-fi-ness. Alright, we're gonna quick travel over there. What is that? Oh, that's cool. I love these new local maps, though. These are quite new. Retrieve waiting followers. Is that what's going on with flipping Andrasia? Is she waiting for me? Usually they just automatically start following you again if you forget to retrieve them, but maybe that's what's happened. All right. Hello. We've got me. Oh no, you guys have names. I was hoping they'd give me a name. Got mom, dad, child. I have returned. I have found your smoky corpses.
Welcome back. Did you have any difficulty obtaining those tissue samples?
Well, I had to fight a couple dozen phantoms and zealots. I'd like to see you do that. I smell like rotten animal flesh, but I got what you asked for.
You're not wrong about that. Perhaps a hot shower is in order.
You got one?
First things
that works? None of my showers
Your
work.
arrival
Makes
is
me
well
sad.
timed. Some interesting new information has come to light.
Ooh, how
I'll take
convenient.
those tissue samples, and here's your payment. Shireen, dear, would you tell our dauntless
not a lot of
research
money.
assistant about the latest news?
With pleasure. I hope you enjoyed your little jaunt into the field because I'll be sending you right back out there.
Well, you
Some
know.
of the local farmers and growth herders have reported seeing unusual plant growth in the area. What's more, none of this unusual growth was seen before the Dazra incident.
How'd you get that scar on
It's
your eyebrow?
increasingly clear the
Is it a
event
funny story?
affected the ecosystem in some way, but the details elude us.
I'm a bit of a botanist myself.
Good point. It's certainly a possibility
I
worth
mean, good
investigating.
point. You didn't know that.
Based on our information, these unusual new strains aren't limited to a specific area. As such, we want to examine samples that come from several different locations. In short, the more data you can provide, the better.
Observe, analyze, hypothesize, and prove. These
What
are
you
the
guys
tenets
are
of the
looking for
scientific
is what I like to call a patient
Without
gamer.
them, we're just fumbling
Or the
in dark.
completionist.
Yes, thank you, dear.
I do need to
You
get
have
100%
forgive
though.
My husband, he's
Oh, that was cool. Did you
never
see that like,
fully
flying
recovered
creature in the
from his
background?
days as a teacher.
Kind of spooked me a little bit. There's nothing wrong with being autistic. I mean enthusiastic about your field. I'm not an idiot. I know how science works. Can I use the tissue collector device on the planets?
You can, and indeed you should.
Hmm.
The storage tubes built into the device are sterilized and will keep the samples pure. Proper research requires the
Nothing
proper
worse than
tools.
impure samples. There's nothing wrong with being enthusiastic about your field.
Agreed. I've always felt sorry for those who can't find work they truly love.
That's the majority of
days
people.
must feel like sheer drudgery. We'll
Raise
get
your
to
hand
work
in chat if you
studying
love
the
your
animal
job.
Tissue. Now go forth and travel safely.
Fine. Alright, one's closed.
There's no greater endeavor than the pursuit of knowledge. Now go forth and pursue.
It's one of them for sure. Alright, let's go do that one. Oh, no, that one's far away. Where's a close one? There it is. What's going on over here? Are you eating? Are you eating that corpse? How cool is that? Teal run suit with scarf. Five persuasion. Ooh, weighs a little more, but it looks super cool. Kind of dig that one. We're more of a man of action. Don't have a job because I have issues with authorities and people who boss you around. Yeah. I don't think I have an unhealthy issue with authority, but it's not my preferred mode of being. Like, if the person who gets to tell me what to do knows more than I do, or smarter, or whatever, then yeah, good to go. I have no problems. But if it's all about objective stuff that I disagree with, then we probably will have a problem. I don't know. I don't like assholes. Like, if you're supposed to be my boss, great, but at the end of the day, I just don't like dicks. I don't like people who are just dicks about everything. And that seems to be the resting state of being for a lot of people. Alright, do I have to, like, activate that thing? Is it a weapon? Probably just have to scan it with my thing, right? Visor scan. Whoop. Won't let me. Oh, we found it. Alright, so the hitbox is a little janky. Copy that. Alright, we got it. We can handle a janky hitbox. What is that? Learn about the path of redemption. Okay. Retrieve waiting followers. You know what? Let's go to... Where the hell's my ship part? Star, yes. I probably just never noticed that they really will stay put if you tell them to stay put. Because I'm always leaving planets, you know. This is the longest I've ever been on, like, one planet.
I have things I wish to discuss with you.
Ooh, nice.
When you have time.
I have been curious.
Ooh, have you now?
I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual
To be honest,
way.
I forgot I was even in Constellation.
But
It's
that
been so long
experience
ago.
does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay?
Finding the artifacts is very, very important to me. The artifacts mean something. It's important to find out what. It's a good group of people and they need my help.
They are dedicated in their cause. This is
a little generic
rare and admirable, I think.
A little two-dimensional.
My past is
but they're good people.
Complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having.
She should know that it's a good possibility that the Starborn knows all about
You
her.
must have a reason for being. That has guided me throughout my years. No matter what it was in the past, Constellation is now my purpose.
But if you have a problem with all authority at all times, then yeah, that's something that you'll have to work on. Because even if you work for yourself, you have to deal with other people. Got to have a reason to get up, or get out of bed in the morning.
Yes, that is one way of putting it. I am often surprised at how reluctant some are to agree with the idea. They sometimes seem offended I would suggest such a thing. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it.
Your experiences must have been very different then.
Yes, they were. I did not grow up amidst such luxury. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea.
Yeah, it's common for people that grew up hard or, you know, they did a difficult job like joining the army or being on an oil crew and they start judging people that have, you know, more comfortable lives or better lives in their opinion or whatever. But yeah, everybody has their issues. You've obviously been through a lot. I'm sorry life has been hard for you. Feeling sorry for yourself never helped anyone. No, we're not going to say that.
I am not asking for pity.
Well, then quit.
I have done what is necessary to bear my burdens, and it has led me here. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies. Or the Freestar Collective.
Is it possible that we're
My
literally
parents
sitting in the zip code of where you
and
were
their
born?
parents before them did not
They needed to
believe
revamp
anyone
her conversation
outside our
choices.
family
By
could
not
be
doing that,
trusted
that's a
or
huge
relied
plot
upon.
hole.
You can imagine, I am sure.
I wonder
Having
what the
systems without
conversations would be like
ties
if
to
you were
others
married to her before
is
coming to
challenging in space.
Dazra. Alright, getting by on your own as Admiral. It's not a life I choose for myself. That sounds like a terrible way to live. Why did your family insist on independence?
They believed, and still do, that anyone who was not part of our family did not share our values, our goals, and was ultimately a potential threat. My time in the settled systems has mostly led
I wonder
me
if
to
she's
agree
saying
with them.
family by like House Varun, or if she means like her immediate family.
It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. A few times, without question. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you.
Alright, one step closer to marriage, I guess. Alright, let's do this.
Is something amiss? Ah, thank you for reminding me. That is all? Very well. What is it? A good team always shares the load. So, yes. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I really like that outfit right there. It fits what we do, you know, we're adventurers, because I always wear persuasion apparel, and it's like most of it's like corporate suits and stuff, which doesn't really make sense for our lifestyle. Ugh.
I trust you have slept well.
Pretty good. Just a little hour power nap. Alright, let's go deliver... No, let's go to... Kind of want to learn about the Path of Redemption. Alright, let's learn about the Path of Redemption. No.
Can I help?
Not right now, Sarah. We might do your mission though. We always enjoy the
A moment, Captain.
Can you talk?
It appears Constellation's current mission is
Oh,
at
yeah.
its end.
Forgot that we
It
already
is customary to offer congratulatory
finished the main
statements.
quest. You deserve plenty of praise, Vasco. I will give you a title. You've deserved it. We'll call you Viscount. Viscount Vasco. It's good to have known you. I will honor your memory in my future endeavors when I am with other Vascos.
Thank you. If I were sentient, I am sure I would be feeling a great sense of pride and increased social connectivity to you.
Agreed.
I hope the process of becoming Starborn is done without causing any physical trauma. But given the unknown
Vasco knows that we're
physiological
already Starborn.
requirements of crossing universes, that seems
They needed to
unlikely.
have added like at least another 30% in conversation stuff. But you know how it is with video games. It's time and money. Time and money. You always know how to end on a positive note. We should see if a robot can become Starborn.
Given that the Starborn encounters have so far not included any robots, the safe assumption is that I will need to remain behind if we do not see each other again. Goodbye, Captain. From a statistical standpoint, you have been an unusually effective member of this team.
Aw, that's so sweet. Thanks, Vasco. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Problem with this thing is it's very slow. But they probably had to do that because the game lags if you go too fast, as you can see. Oh, that's cool. Alright, let's abandon that. Whee! This will probably be a mission. We'll have to go to like every one of these little spheres of energy and do stuff. Little pockets of other dimensions. Whee! Oh, it's 0G too. How cool is that? It's not quite 0G because when I fire, it doesn't throw me backwards like it normally would. If I was in like 0G real space. This is so cool. Hello, can I talk to you? Need some help? Got pillows. What's that? The Chosen Groat Part 3. Part 3. From his realm, the Great Serpent watched the bravery of the young Groat inspire unity in the herd. The Great Serpent spoke from the sky. Brave Groat, for your courage and leadership, you shall be known as the Chosen Groat. You've shown the true spirit of a leader, guiding your herd to safety for the prosperity of House Varun. You will become the source of my meals for all of eternity. Alright, so this is like the origin story of Groats, and your story will be remembered for generations. From that day forward, in the quiet moments of the evening, under the starry sky, the shepherd would tell the tale of the Chosen Groat, reminding the Groats of the power of bravery, unity, and the infinite wisdom of the Great Serpent. Guess we read the ending before the beginning and middle there. Alright, well this is a cool little area. Yeah, it's cool, man. Can I go inside of these things? Probably not. We had these on that space station. Bloop. They just kicked me out. Ouch. Woohoo. Boom. Whee! Dun, da, da, da. Death from above. Airborne Ranger. Airborne Ranger. Where have you been? Heard spooky noises. Hello, peoples.
I pray that the Great Serpent will deliver us from our hardships.
You guys know this place is infested with zealots? You should take care of that. Alright, Redemption Road. What do we got here? Alien Egg. Scroll holder. Credits. Nice, nice, nice.
Welcome, my friend.
Well, aren't you cool looking?
I welcome you, fellow traveler.
Thanks.
Have you come seeking redemption for your sins?
Not really.
Or has your journey brought you here for some other purpose?
Are you a priest?
Nothing of the sort. I'm just an old man seeking solace in troubled times. An explorer as well as a traveler, then. I suspect you have yet to walk the path of redemption. There is no cause for shame. We must each choose the time that is right for us to make the journey. I would be happy to explain the custom, if you like.
Sure. It's painfully obvious that you want to, so I'll indulge you. Thanks for the offer, but I'll pass. Is that why you're here, for redemption?
When I was a younger man, the answer would have been yes, and more times than I care to admit. But for now, I'm simply here to think and to pray in peaceful solitude. This place has always made me feel closer to the Great Serpent, and that is a comfort. Ah, thank you, my friend. Your kindness is a gift, for it brings me happiness to speak of the path. Spread across the land are 4 way shrines.
One of those.
Each offers words that describe a pillar of our society. To sin against the Great Serpent demands an act of absolution. We first come here to pray for forgiveness, and then we make a journey. We travel to each of the way shrines, reading their words and contemplating their meaning. When that is done, we return here to renew our pledge of devotion to the Great Serpent. In this way, we are redeemed.
I like to make this journey for educational purposes. I'd like to take in the sights, so I'll visit these. How safe is it? We'll do it tourist style.
Oh, there are sights to behold.
That doesn't sound foreboding.
I welcome you. Have you come or has your journey brought you?
Why'd you kick me out of the conversation? Okay, so alright, so that's it.
Serpent, watch over you.
Okay. Alright, do we have to choose the religious one?
Grant your mercy.
I will.
Excuse me, madam. Excuse me. You're blocking my conversation here.
I will.
Yeah, he's bugged out. Something's happening. Oh, is it because something's aggressing us? That's why. There's a bad thing around here. It's kicking us out of the conversation.
I welcome you. Have you come?
Yep. Alright. Guess I'm done with you then. I feel like that mission's got a bug trigger. Yeah, it does. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, this is a super cool planet, man. Because most planets, it would just be this area right here, right? And nothing of real interest would be anywhere else. This would be like all RNG points of interest that you've seen many times before. But here it's like everything is its own little thing. I'm not saying every planet should have been like this because there's 1,000 planets, but Aquila, New Atlantis, Neon, all those places should have been like this. For sure. Collect samples. Yeah, we'll get rid on that. Alright, I believe that might be bugged, so we will leave that mission alone for now. Come back to it later if we're in the mood. Following footsteps. Ask us if we'll work. No. Courier. Yeah, let's get this out of our gosh dog log. It's weighing us down, man. Alright, so over yonder and over yonder. Well, we can do this one real quick. Let's do that one real quick. Oh, I like that shot. My first playthrough. Back when we were Captain Reed. Or maybe probably Captain Raw.
Let us hope whatever experiments were going on here are not running loose.
Yeah, you tell him. Alright. Oh yeah, it's these people again. Let's go this way. Why didn't they give us this option when we were here earlier? To deliver the goods. Oh, this is a different guy.
I have worked.
That's a cool blowtorch you got there, bud.
Thought you'd catch me unaware, did
I like your head tattoo.
Thought I'd be easy prey?
No,
Unless you want a hole in the middle of your chest, you'd better turn around and start walking.
Well, before you take any hasty action, I want you to know that you're dealing with the main character. So I would recommend violence. Take it easy, I'm not your enemy.
I suppose you could have put a bullet in the back of my head easy enough.
Whoops.
There's no end of trouble out here lately.
Mm-hmm.
We've got pirates and spacers circling like vultures looking for easy pickings. And that's to say nothing.
I've never
of
seen
those
pirates and
fanatics.
spacers, but I've seen a ton of zealots and phantoms.
Has the great serpent abandoned us?
And giant wildlife that can like two-shot you.
Perhaps.
Well, I'm not any of those things. I'm a courier.
I know the courier
Part-time
well,
courier.
and you're not him.
It's true.
Tell me the name of the person who sent you, and prove that you are not a
I
liar.
don't think I remember. Woman named Flynn had told me I'd be delivering this package to a paranoid mechanic. I'd have said no.
Your predecessor had better manners, and he knew his place.
I'm not part of your hierarchy.
Presence here means that tragedy in this
In
city
fact,
claimed
I'm a
him,
vindicator
isn't it,
for
so
House
many others?
Varun. I'll have
Poor
you
lad.
know.
I
This
won't
guy knows who we're
apologize
talking
for
to.
my manner.
It's because we're doing a stupid job for
Trust
somebody of our
does
stature.
not come easily for me in these
All right,
dark
dude.
days.
Quiet. Quiet. I don't like your
fixed my
attitude. Shut up.
But now,
Don't care.
The serpent knows I've... No doubt he hears...
All right, get package. I've got your medication. Try to get some rest. Here, it sounds like you really need this.
I needed it many days ago. But that is not your fault.
Dude, go winch somewhere else.
Take your credits and leave me in peace.
Oof.
Talking just makes me more irritable. And before you ask, yes, such a thing is possible.
So that's part of the mission. He's supposed to be an asshole. Elevator repair. When you finish... Yes, I know you won't accept, but I'll never stop offering. Yes, this guy's just like a hermit a-hole. We've all worked with those types of people. They have to work alone because they're such an asshole. Alrighty.
What does that mean? Oh, that's his shield. Weird.
Alright, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Exo, Cuculane, Double D, all of you cats.
Save game.
Alright, I'm going to wish you guys well. It is currently 3:24. I think I want to take a quick power nap before the day. Have a wonderful evening, morning, or afternoon, depending on where you're at in this world. And I will see you next time. Take care, everybody.